Champ. I ain't even get the light up yet. I'm late, but I'm still here, champ. Y'all make sure y'all come inside. Pause. Y'all make sure y'all enter, though. You heard? We in here. We outside. Oh, shit. Nigga said, yours. Yeah. Y'all already know the vibes. Pardon me, it is the toughest of all things, Tough Stino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, or just merely subscribe, champ. I'm not gonna lie, we like 50 subscribers away from 7K, champ. I know some people may laugh at that, champ, but you know we worked a long time to get here. So salute to all of y'all. TD Midas, Cameron, 1 cent away. Salute, champ. You know the vibes. We here. The one and only salute, champ. Salute to everybody in the building on a positive note, champ. I know I'm wild late. I'm like a half hour late or so, but I just got in the crib and I've been seeing a lot of crazy shit. I wasn't able to really look online, but when I did, I seen some crazy shit, all right? So, 4 Extra decides that he's a celebrity, champ. He decides he's a celebrity. He wants to fight Jake Paul. Oh, champ. He want to fight Jake Paul. We're going to look at that. Right? Trap Lord Ross gets exposed by point and shoot. Even though I did the same video months ago, it's cool to see the cream cheese on cream cheese exposés. I dig the cream cheese on cream cheese disarray. Right? So, point and shoot goes at Trap Lord Ross for calling King Von a serial unaliver, all right? And also the Bucchie Bandit is trying to clown Almighty Suspect for being in PC. And I also got a video of people calling in from jail saying Almighty Suspect is not in PC. So we got a lot going on today. We're going to look at everything. Please, like I said, make sure it's rolled up, man. Never hold up. Don't fold up, champ. You heard? We in, champ. Champ, no more pump faking is involved, right? No more pump faking in the world can stop us, champ, right? Nothing can stop us from being here, even though we late, bro. I know it's a lot of people that probably wish I never go live again, champ. They just probably want to see your boy Steeneriski fail, but you know what? We putting belt to caucus, champ. We putting belt to caucus. That's what we doing here. So salute, champ. Jake Paul knockout 4 Extra is over for him. Yo, listen, we gonna talk about all that, champ. Your man, hold on, champ. Champ. Your man 4 Extra think he is. Gotta hit that like button, subscribe. This is 4 Extra saying that he wants to fight Jake Paul, not King Pill. Delusional, champ.
I'm a celebrity. Oh, I'm not doing that. No, Dad, homies, you a game member. Run your face. Run your face like everybody else, and then do what you're supposed to do and keep squabbling. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as, you regular like everybody else in that motherfucker. Now, when you hit the streets, bro, and that's you get on the motherfucking streets and you get to a certain level in your life, and anybody that's watching this, to any broadcast, to anybody in the world, you get a certain life. Ain't no motherfucking nigga that's up, got dumb shit known everywhere. They're gonna get out of a fucking Benz. They're gonna slap it that's walking down the street that's a random fucking person. That don't happen. Or sock a random person out. That don't happen. If a person say, I'm gonna get the fight, all right, what's in it for me? All right, this is a celebrity match. What is this beneficial for me?
Bro, it's just on celebrity boxing, bro. This nigga's an imbecile, bro. Bro is an imbecile, bro. He take celebrity boxing is just a company, bro. Is for people that got some sort of clout or fame, some sort. It's usually celebrities. But now it's getting to where we done seen most of the celebrities that wanted to fight, so they getting anybody with a little name. But it's celebrity boxing, bro. It's celebrity boxing. That's just the name of it. It's celebrity boxing. This nigga is diabolical. Since when you see a celebrity drive down the street in a Benz and, bro, you don't got a crib. King Pill posted a video him eating dinner in bed, bro, in his bed. His bed. His own very own bed, champ. On my soul. Bro really think listen, man, this is all y'all 4 extradites fault, champ. Y'all 4 extra mites. Now him and Jake Paul would be ill. Hell no, bro. What? Come on, bro. Jake Paul just fought Tyson, bro. You think he gonna go from fighting Mike Tyson to going to somebody that don't nobody know but us? On my soul. No disrespect to bro. No, but don't nobody know you but us, bro. Facts. Bro just fought Mike Tyson, bro. And Anderson Silva and all these well-known guys, bro. Come on, champ.
If you get a bunch of money, you get to knock him out easily.
Come on, champ.
And it starts you out on a path towards getting bigger and bigger fights.
I won't know.
Because I feel like that first fight is the hardest hump to get past. Once we do the first one, we're in the game.
Bro, no, he can't fight, so he want the biggest payday he can. He trying to take the shortcut. See, Adam, what you don't know about these bagels is these bagels already come pre-cut, bro. Pause. When you purchase the bagel, they come pre-cut already, son. So all the hard work, they don't know about that. Bro don't know about hard work. He think being on the block is the hard work, champ. But when you tell him, yo, bro, it's stages to this, bro. You gotta do this first. Then maybe you could work your way up after you knocked out a few people. No, champ. Nah, I want the mills up front. Yes, nigga don't understand he about to get $5K for his first fight. He don't understand that. But all these podcasters think the same thing. Seti Nash said the same shit. Yo, bro, I want 30K up front. 30K up front? Nigga, who are you, bro? You got subscribers and all that, but really, bro, in the boxing world, don't nobody know you, bro. And outside of YouTube, don't nobody know you, bro. Real talk. They didn't do that ish. They didn't do that ish in that Tyson fight, but I get it. He do got to climb the ladder first. Yeah, bro, what make you think he about to go straight to Jake Paul? Jake Paul about to... So, you, for extra, just said, you don't see a celebrity in Mercedes getting out and slapping a regular nigga. What makes you think Jake Paul gonna get out of his Bugatti and slap you, Chin?
First off, it's a lot of motherfuckers. It's a lot of motherfuckers that want to fight me. Trust me, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's famous that want to fight. Trust me, I know. They want to see the theory, and I want to show them. I want to knock their ass out on TV and turn around and look at the camera and sit on Vernon Avenue crib. Nigga, thank Crenshaw the Fig for knocking your ass out. So on Vernon Avenue, I do want to put a nigga out.
As soon as he done, booka, booka.
So at the end of the day, that's the point. If I go with somebody, a celebrity that's bigger than me or that's up there, bro, it's a bigger bag. You gotta understand this, bro.
I told you.
You gotta see what.
So you'll fight 1 million dudes in jail, but you don't want to climb that. Listen, in anything that you do, you gotta climb that ladder. This is Adam's fault for not making him climb that ladder. The corporate ladder is what it's called. But whatever you do, you gotta climb that ladder, son. Oh, you know, if I fight a celebrity, it's going to be a bigger bag, bro. You got to climb the ladder, bro. Fight somebody on your level first. Bro, this is an imbecile that we're looking at right now, bro. This is crazy work.
It's the fucking thing. You can't think on a small mind. That's like you right now going to a smaller motherfucking platform or going to somebody that's under. Like I'm just saying like a regular person, and you going like, you know what? I'm going to get him. That's cool. You gonna knock him out. What the fuck is you doing though?
But
hold on, now you're not thinking. Now you're not being smart here.
If I was gonna get into the boxing world, guess what I would love for my first fight?
The knockout of
somebody that I think I could knock out relatively easily.
No, I think I could knock out anybody. I would think anybody could think they gonna do their shit. I'm gonna knock out anybody. I don't give a if you easy or not easy.
A lot of our options are maybe not the best.
I don't want nothing easy.
SD contracted with the UFC.
Stop, but I don't want nothing easy. Give me my challenge.
Okay.
Yo, why he keep shutting you down, Adam? He think he know, but you own him though. See, this is what happens. This is what happens, bro. when you don't put your foot down earlier, champ. Now you getting shushed and yo, wait, hold on, be quiet. I'm telling you how this go. He's telling you how this go, but he's under contract, champ. He signed away his goddamn rights. He's telling you how it goes, though. He's not gonna listen to you, champ. Oh my soul.
Okay. Give me my challenge. Don't let me go in here and knock you out. That's what he gonna do. This what he gonna do. Let me exactly tell you what he gonna do. And anybody motherfucking watching this, put these all in the comments. I guarantee. First thing he gonna do, first off, he already intimidated. So he gonna do this. What he gonna do? He gonna get up in here. He gonna do some bullshit.
Intimidated?
Cover the thing. Bow, put him down. Bop, knock him out. Or however, put him out. Bop, put him down. Boom. He gonna call a fight, bam. He gonna get paid and it's gonna be over after that. That's bunk. No, give me a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. I want a nigga to squabble me. I want a nigga to come in that motherfucker and I'm gonna get a bigger bag off you, nigga, bigger. That's just like, what's his name?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Started out with a bunch of bums.
What? If
now he's fighting people who are way better.
That nigga Jake Paul, nigga started off nigga big. Nigga, I would love for him to call me out, but I could knock him out.
He was fighting famous people.
I love for Jake Paul to call me out.
Fight.
And I hope Jake Paul watching this. Nigga, soon as this interview over, tap in with Adam as quick and say,
listen.
Tap in with Adam. Adam was like, hold on. We're not on their level. On my soul, tap in with me. You'll be lucky if you get a. Adam gets calls from Whack 100 and low level niggas like that, bro. Like some nigga named Slim Poke and like, you know what I'm saying? People of that nature, champ. Not Jake Paul. Somebody that's getting tens of millions of dollars per fight. Come on, champ. Come on, man. Adam, you have to put your foot down, champ. He's getting too big for his britches.
Just bring his ass over here.
I
could knock him out.
I hate to cause animosity between you and the Woods, but you ain't got Jake Paul. It ain't even close.
Don't do that.
He gonna turn your ass into a pot of spaghetti.
Don't do that. No, I'm gonna turn his ass.
Dead homies.
And then dead homies. I'm gonna turn his ass.
Deadest homies.
And fuck him up.
Cemetery.
You.
The whole cemetery. That's how serious I am.
No.
What you said?
Don't do that. No, I'm gonna turn his ass.
Dead homies.
And then dead homies. I'm gonna turn his ass.
Homies.
And fuck him up.
Cemetery.
You.
The whole cemetery. That's how serious I am.
No. How serious I am. I'm gonna fuck him over.
Where's Jake Paul? Do I still have his number from like 5 years ago? I don't know. Oh, I wish. There's no way he still has the same.
This guy right here thinks Adam is Santa Claus, bro. Adam can't afford Jake. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Jake Paul took on the UFC, bro, and boxing. He took on the most illest platforms that we have for fighting sports. The UFC and the pro boxing, WBO, whatever the fuck that shit's called, bro. Showtime and all that. He took them on. You think he's about to do business or have a fight with 4 extra for what? For what? There's nobody else for him to fight but Shaq. Or somebody that's bigger than Mike Tyson, bro. He doesn't go down. Drake or somebody like that, maybe. LeBron James, maybe next. Like, he's crazy, bro. Yo.
Phone number. Paul.
Yeah, that nigga's not about to pick up.
Why do I have 2 Jake Paul numbers and 1 Logan Paul?
He's not about to pick up.
That doesn't look like it.
Neither one of them about to pick up.
This one? What about this one?
Neither one of them about to pick up, bro.
That's what I'm looking for.
I gotta get my Clout
I'm
up.
looking for. I'm
How
looking
are
for,
you looking for Jake Paul?
the challenge. That's what I'm looking
How
for.
are you looking
the
for
challenge
Jake
and the
Paul?
knockout.
Bro, anybody is going to whoop you that knows how to fight, bro. What don't you understand? What part of, bro, it's people that really know how to fight out here that been training for 10, 20 years that do this shit that will beat you up. I'm looking for the challenge. No, you looking for the biggest bag you can get, bro. You are a slore. We call that in New York, we call you a slore. Just slore. You do anything for bread. That's it. You just want the biggest bag you can get so you can get the shiniest jackets, champ. On my soul.
I'm not looking for no motherfucking groupie in the fan with some pom-poms that I can easily push over. Like, nigga, you just see what I just did, nigga. He got on the bike. Wham, what's the name? Whee! I'm not looking for that.
Why you keep doing that?
I'm not looking for that. I'm looking, nigga.
Man.
I'm looking for the audience gonna get what they came to look for.
Okay, so
Yeah, the audience, see, and this is what you don't understand. The audience, I'm telling you, 99% of the people, even if they like you, I say 90%, want to see you touch your get put on your pockets, as they say in LA. I'm not gonna hold you. They want to see that. They want to see you get put on your pockets, champ. This nigga's crazy, bro.
if King Pill is out, let me just ask this: are enemies in the conversation?
Oh, I'm not fighting. Oh, I'm not fighting no enemies.
So anyone who's enemy in
Like,
this,
that nigga King Pill ain't my motherfucking. He
but
don't.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought he would have been a good option.
He not my motherfucking enemy. He not my motherfucking.
I wouldn't even ask
He
you
not.
to.
What's he my fan?
I'm not gonna ask
Look,
you to fight somebody who's from a hood that you really beef with.
Hey, look, he's my fan, bro. He said it. I watched this thing. He said I used to like him. He's my fan. He's my groupie.
To be fair,
Now, I seen Munchie B had posted a video a couple of days ago that was like guns down, gloves up. And there was a couple of them on there, and it was talking about who gonna win between whatchamacallit. Bro, listen, guns down, gloves up would be y'all niggas getting in the ring with y'all enemies, champ. And selling that shit in the ring and leaving it there. While getting the bag. This is fake. You want to have friendly fades and shit with come on, bro. It's easy work, man. It's easy work. Get in there with somebody who don't like you, bro. Let's see what you can really do, bro. You've been talking so much. Let's see what's popping.
I do think he learned a lot from you. I think.
Yeah, I think he did.
In terms of marketing.
I think he did too.
And I don't think he has anything against you. I think he f***s with you.
No.
He's just doing it for the club.
I think he's trying to get on. I think he's trying to get on like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's trying to get on like everybody else.
Right.
I'm thinking he's trying to get on like everybody else. But that's the point.
Why are you saying that shit so much? I think goddamn. All right, you trying to get on? You still trying to get on, champ? Because without this fight, bro, you have nothing. You need a fight. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Everything is it's like a pimple with the whitehead, champ. Everything is come to the point, champ, where it's, you know, niggas want to see this happen. The more you wait and the more you be bougie and shit, like you don't want to fight niggas, bro, the less and less bread you gonna get. I'm telling you, bro.
He do.
I say you knock him out, put a carrot in his ass, call it a day. Actually, really, honestly, if I'm in your corner, don't shake my hand after that unless you're really gonna do it. Oh my God, you're gonna pull my thumb off. God damn it,
bro. You just like,
but real
on,
talk,
man.
like I want to be in your corner, and then when you win, I want to run up with a bunch of carrots and like, you know, kind of like motion as if I'm putting them in the person's ass. That's theater. That's a TikTok right there, brother.
Hey, you hear me? Hey, he make this motherfucker so sick. You for sure just gonna knock him out. But
if you don't knock him out, I'm gonna be so upset because then I'm not gonna be able to get the visual of me with the carrot. And realistically, his corner is probably gonna whoop my ass.
All right. What grown men sit there and let me, like, come on, man, come on. I be waiting for somebody to be like, yo, chill, bro. All right, bro. Enough with the mook talk, champ. Enough with the mook talk, champ. On my soul. Tough. Ain't no way you said Jake Paul. I said the thing today. When he was dissing the other guys, I commented, fight Jake Paul. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. First of all, Jake Paul will never take that fight. Second of all, if he did take the fight, I believe Jake Paul would probably knock 4X out. On my soul.
For even joking about the carrot.
Hey, you hear me though?
I Eat says, how is 4X respected in his hood? Bro, but I be saying the same shit, bro. I say the same thing, bro. I ask the same questions, bro. How do you sit there and let this man play with you in such ways? And it's just nasty work and still keep the same respect, bro. That must mean that everybody is just, you know, clout crazy. They see he got clout. They can see him on they TVs and on their phones every night. Oh man, nigga, for extra turned up, man. Like, I guess they dismiss certain things, champ. It's nasty work.
You my boy though, but you know I had to come up here. What's the name about it? You know I had to come up here and talk to you. You my boy. Okay. Hey, you know what I wanted to tell you too?
Yeah.
Everybody in the motherfucking county talks about you.
Really?
Everybody in the motherfucking county. Everybody in the motherfucking county talk about you.
What is?
I wonder why. I wondered why. I wonder why everybody in the county, LA County Jail, talks about Adam. You want to know why? Because Adam is y'all savior, bro. Adam is y'all savior for all the GBs out there, champ. All the GBs in LA land, champ. Adam is the savior. Of course they're going to talk about Adam. Whether they love him or hate him, he's the savior. They may say they don't like him, but probably if they got out and they got a chance to do an interview, they're running to that interview, bro. They running to no jumper. Y'all talking about Adam in jail?
They be like, is that really your boy? Y'all really boys? Because I'll be calling you when I be calling you in there. You know, I'll be calling you. So they be like, that's really your boy. Like, whoa. A lot of people at first had certain shit about you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, no, cuz ain't like that. Cuz straight. You know what I'm saying? He's just doing content. Get the number.
Because even with the King Pill stuff, I hit up Lupe right away. I'm like, yo, tell 4X's this is all joke. It's all play. Because when I went to New York, I knew that he was going to be out there, but I didn't know that he was going to want to make TikToks about you. But as soon as I heard the idea, I'm like, oh, this is great. Because I know that you know me and you know, like, what the f do I care? Like, I do with him also, but like the idea of us making TikToks challenging you to a fight, it just seemed like a great idea.
No. Look, you my boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We really like, that's how I tell niggas in jail, like, you really my boy. You know?
Shit is crazy, bro. Everything is fake when it don't work. Everything is fake when it don't work. Or after the clout dies down and y'all on to the next shit. Oh yeah, that shit was fake. Oh yeah, I didn't even know I was gonna be with him in New York. Word. I didn't know. I was just out in New York and then he called me and I went over there and he started doing TikToks. I ain't know, but you know that I don't care about that. I don't care about your life, his life. I care about this content, champ. All I care about is this goddamn rotten content. Come on, son. Now once everybody start calling you blood, champ, yo, shit crazy, bro. Now once everybody start, nigga, I be putting red flags on Adam, champ. I don't play no games. I put red flags on Adam head, champ. On my soul. I think in one of the pictures, I put a half red and half blue flag on Adam, champ. For a reason.
You are also my,
you know what I'm saying? We fuck around. You know what I'm saying?
My best friend.
Sarcastic best friend. You heard that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We really like, that's how
nigga,
like
we are not friends.
Us making TikToks
we are not friends. Watch this.
Challenging you to a fight. It just seemed like a great idea.
Watch this.
Watch this. Look, you my boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We really like, that's how I tell niggas in jail, like, you really my boy. You know what I'm saying?
You are also my,
you know what I'm saying?
My friend.
You are also my friend.
You know what I'm saying?
My best friend.
My best friend.
Like I tell, I know what you going out there. I know when you see that, you looked at this nigga, you probably looked at him, you like, damn, this motherfucker talking about knocking him out. I know the first thing popped up in your motherfucking head, numbers, bling, 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 bling. You like, oh, Voice about to knock this J-Cat out, and we about to be on. We about to go cash out. I'm about to be counting this motherfucker over.
Another thing that I noticed, right? This may be too smart. When they want to keep some sort of honor, right? When they want to keep some sort of self-respect, they say the numbers. So they mention the numbers. Because they do immoral things. They do things that they know they shouldn't do. If this is your man while you with somebody else talking about him and shit like that, right? So now he's like, oh yeah, I know when he did that, you started bling, bling, bling numbers. Oh yeah, so that's the reason why he did that. He's not really an immoral person. He's not really a scumbag or POS. He's not really that. It's all about the numbers, baby. Just understand that. It's nasty, bro. It's nasty work.
Over him, you dumbass motherfucker, out of shape, bitch. Take your boots back with your wearing same clothes for 2, 3, 5 months and get on and go back. Ooh, I know you was gonna do that. You probably thinking like, did his motherfucking piercing come out of his face? That's what
Does he have a face piercing? I never noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know. You got a piercing. You got something like.
Here's the thing: is I also kind of imagined this scenario as well. I kind of knew that there was a pretty good chance that you weren't going to not be into it, but that it would still make for some good content by you saying that you weren't into it.
You my boy.
So if I say to you tomorrow, 50K, you got to fight King Pill. That's a lot of money. For a celebrity boxing thing, that's a lot of money.
That sounds cool, no.
No, really? You're a principled guy.
Yeah, the fuck you mean?
Bro, you don't have a crib, bro. Yo, Lord, please. Lord, please don't bless nobody that act like this. This is just fact. Don't bless. This nigga was fighting for free, Lord. My son was fighting for free, Lord. His whole life, since he came out the womb, he's been fighting for free. Adam says, if I offer you 50K to fight King Pill tomorrow, would you fight him? Nigga says no. He says no. Yo, you cannot make this shit up, bro. He don't really want to fight, bro. He don't really want to. 50K will change your life right now, bro. You don't have a crib. You just got out of jail. You don't have monetization, nigga. You don't have your own page. You don't have no website. So you'll take the, the one and only says, the $300 a month or however much it is. It could be $1,500, $2,000. It could be whatever. It could be $5,000. He just said $50,000 to fight King Pill, and dude says no. For extra didn't have an address when released. See what I mean? Because he don't have nowhere to live. He's sleeping on his homie's couches and on his shorty couch, bro. And I'm not trying to down him. I've been there, bro. I know how that shit feel, bro. But you way off worse than I was, champ. I'm not going to hold you. Your shit never going away. I was like that at like 20. I was selling crack, getting locked up and shit like that, champ. Like, nigga, you almost 40 years old, bro. You gonna don't take 50K? Man, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I should have just went to bed, champ. Cause yo, bro, these niggas be disappointing me, bro. Like, bro, y'all really be disappointed. Bro, get the bag from Adam, bro. You already scrapped. What, you afraid of King Pill, bro? You really afraid of King Pill? Because King Pill not a small dude, bro. And you know King Pill crazy just like you, or probably even more crazier than you, bro. I think 4Extra is afraid of King Pill, bro, at this point. For 50K, you got to do like the cream cheese and pretend punches don't hurt. Bro, 50K, I'm in the ring. What are you talking about? Give me 60 days to get right, or 90 days. Matter of fact, it's the summer. I'll be good in 30 days. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be good in 30 days, bro. We do this in the end of July. Let me get right. Then the montage. I'm saying you gotta run up the stairs. You gotta get right. This nigga's crazy, bro.
I mean, I'm see
50K, you got to fight King Pill. That's a lot of money. For a celebrity boxing thing, that's a lot of money.
That sounds cool, no.
No, really?
That sounds cool, no.
Yeah, the fuck you mean? I'm see a lot of people around the world and everybody watching this, they like 50K, take it. Or they take money quick. Oh, hurry up and take it. No, they're gonna. It's two different things. It's you got you, and you gotta have the respect and how you carry yourself.
Respect and how you carry yourself. You don't have a crib. You don't have a crib. Should I pull a video up before you got locked up when Shorty threw your shit outside? You had your boxers touching the ground, champ. You had your boxers and socks On the ground, champ. Outside. Ants and grasshoppers all through your shit, champ. On my soul. What are you talking about? How you carry yourself? Oh, you mean how you carry yourself on the internet? My son think he could just sleep on niggas' couches for the rest of his life, bro. He's saying everything not to fight, bro. Bro, he's a clown, bro. I never saw somebody, not to say Adam really offered him the 50K, but I never seen somebody get exposed for not having nowhere to live, right? Because he don't have nowhere to live, bro. He stayed with different shorties that like him for a minute until he get kicked out, bro. That's how it is, bro. Show me a lease or a mortgage, bro. Show it to us so I won't feel crazy, bro. Cause I feel crazy for you right now, champ. This is nasty. 50K? It's a nice little down payment on something, champ. Change your life. It's a nice little down payment on something in the area that's not on Vernon Ave. Nice little down payment. Little easy down payment. First home buyer shit. Little 25, 30K. Yo, let me throw this up real quick. Beep. Oh, I still got another 20K to play with. Let me go ahead and chill. Let me invest 10 in something. Let me get a food truck or something. Off the back ribs. On my soul. Off the back ribs. Off the baby back ribs. Champ, the food truck off the baby back is fire. With my son on the truck holding the ribs, champ. Yo. It's off the baby back, son. So somebody tell 4 extra off the baby back ribs, champ. Somebody tell him that.
And that's that.
Okay, what if 6 months from now, King Pill is huge? Then it's not going to feel like clout chasing, right? What if he's super famous in 6 months?
Yeah, then he gonna, you know what? Then I knock the smoker off.
Boom.
So for the 50K, you wouldn't do it. But if 6 months, King Pill gets more viral than you, which he will be, because he has his own page. He posts content all day. This is what he does. He's a smart dumb bagel. On my soul. I see it. That shit viral, because I don't follow him. On my soul. Then you're going to be ready to fight him. Off the baby back ribs is dope, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Off the baby back, 50K off the baby back, bro. You get you a little spot. Tell Adam, yo, listen, I need you to help me get a spot. I know I can't use my name because my name is trash in the real world. My credit is trash, all that. But please, bro, you can build your credit up, bro. All that, bro. He's wildin'. He's really wildin'. Get you a truck off the baby back ribs, champ. Nasty work. 4 extra will be locked up. I'm willing to bet on it. Bro, I asked the other night, now that 4 extras off papers, how long do niggas give him? You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. If he don't take the 50K, King Pill will troll until they fight for free. Bro, it's nasty work, bro. Everything for the clout.
I knocked the smoker off.
King Pill, we have a mission for you. You got to get more famous. You got to get your numbers up. I'll buy you some fucking followers. We're going to pull the wool over this dude's eyes.
I'll buy you some followers, so that's how y'all do it. Oh, bro, you can't make this shit up. So that's how you do it. You buying followers. Buying subscribers to jumpstart shit. A lot of people did that, champ. A lot of people did that. And then they laugh at me. Oh, bro, nigga can't get to 7,000. Ha, ha, ha. Like, bro, that nigga's buying followers. He's buying subs to make it look a certain way. To make it look... That's crazy, bro.
And then the nigga got the same clothes on. I looked at the nigga.
Phenomenon salute for the super chat champ. He says for extra identifies as a hobo actual champ. Champ. He's hoboshiated champ. On my soul.
And somebody told me the nigga only got 2,000 followers. I said, about a bitch. I said, first off, I'm about to.
You don't got no followers. You talking about on Instagram. King Pill is monetized on, hold on, bro. Let me check this nigga King Pill page, bro. Let me check King Pill page. My son King Pill got 4,000 subs, right? But, and this is what I'm telling y'all. Bro getting a little bit of numbers though. 7 days ago, 34K, 6K, all these shits add up. 9K, 6K, 9K. Bro, my son eating. Son eating, bro. You laughing, but you not monetized. He's monetized, and guess what? He's eating. King Pill is eating, bro. My son eating off these videos. Now, what I will say is he needs to be doing more YouTube content. Let go of the Instagram shit, champ. On my soul. I eat salute for the super chat. Republic stand up. That's what I'm talking about, champ. That's what I'm talking about. We can't let these niggas do certain things, champ. That's just what that is. But he's not gonna violate like that, bro. Like niggas always want to violate, but for extra is not monetized. He does not get money off Instagram. He is not sponsored by nobody, none of that. He's not getting no money except for from Adam.
Look, I said
24,000.
Hey, look, you know the first thing I did? I said I'm about to get the fuck out of jail, and I gotta hurry up and get back to my boy because he's bored and he dealing with smokers now. My boy over here dealing,
I gotta hurry up and get out of jail because I need to get to Adam. That's what you was thinking in jail, buddy? I need to get from around all these sabrets, all these kielbasa's and dirty hot links, champ. I need to get away from all these type things, champ, to go to the main kielbasa, champ. I need to get away from these and get to that. I need to get back home to that. That nigga, that sound like some shit you would say about your girl. I couldn't wait to get out to get back to my girl, champ.
He got everybody
To
going.
be fair, I've dealt with a lot of smokers over the years. You are the rare non-drug user that I've with.
Okay, so you just saw the clip.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, and the clips are going to keep coming out, champ, because this nigga is going to embarrass himself even more. He's going to talk himself, he's going to talk himself into not fighting anybody. I believe 4Extra thinks that you guys are dumb and y'all going to keep watching him as long as he acts like he's going to fight somebody. As long as he talks like he wants to fight somebody, y'all going to watch him, champ. Until y'all don't, right? Until everybody doesn't. Forget monetize. He don't even got a page. Exactly. Adam won't let you have a page 4Extra. He won't let you have a page. All your content is through Adam. On my soul. You may say, oh, well, I'm making more money than you right now. You may be. Off of YouTube, you might. You don't have your own crib. You do all this content and you don't understand how it's being distributed. Adam is doing a live with you that's getting monetized. And then he's cutting it up into like 12 pieces and he's getting monetized off of each video. So from now, you may think it's one video. Oh, no, I mean, I do one video, I get paid. Yeah, you do one video, you get paid, right? If that's how it goes. If you don't just get a check at the end of the week. But you get paid, you do a video, Adam cuts it up 12 times and gets paid 13 times off of that one time you sat down, champ. But you don't see that because you don't care. You just think you just a clout demon, champ. You just clouded up. You a celebrity now, champ. Can't nobody tell you nothing. The forest of all extras, champ. My son Forrest Whitaker, champ. Nasty work, champ. Off the baby back ribs for real spill. Yo, bro, listen, Kelsey. I'm just a mere mortal. I just be trying to help people, champ. I just be trying to help people, champ. That's all I be trying to do. I'm not a hater. I want to see everybody get bread. But I got to call out when people are acting insane. Bro just said he would deny $50,000 and don't have nowhere to put his clothes at. I may got space in my closet, but at least I got a closet, champ. A walk-in closet. At that. It's all about what you want to do in life. But salute to 4 Extra. I hope he fights somebody soon because I believe that his candle is dimming out, champ. By the end of the summer, if he hasn't fought anybody, everybody's going to move on. You see what happened to Loose Cannon, right? No? Yeah, that's because nothing happened for like 2 weeks. And I want to say this now, either Loose Cannon done got out, like I said before, or something happened to him. Real talk. I haven't seen nothing on Loose Cannon. No Sharice Mills popped up. Nothing, champ. Something's going on, and we're probably going to see soon. But that's how the algorithm do, bro. Niggas will forget about you. So it's either you go ahead and do your thing, get in the ring, or just, you know, don't become a podcast host. Try to educate yourself on how to do this podcast and shit, and do that, champ. All right, but it's about to be over very, very soon, champ. D Will says he's not taking the opportunity to make a page. Sus had a page, Sharp, Brick, and Lush. I don't think they were under contract though. Lush already had his page beforehand, cause Lush was on his battle rap shit. I believe Lush had his page already beforehand, champ. I Eat says, what happened to the Loose's wife content? Bro. Trying to tell you. It's either Loose Cannon is out. Oh, shit. It's either Loose Cannon is out, or I believe that nigga's out, champ. On my soul. I believe son is out. It's been a week since a video. There's been no Sunday services for 2 weeks. She was going crazy with the Sunday services. The video stopped about a week ago. Now, I did drop some paperwork a little while ago, champ. That said, everybody had gotten bail, and then we heard Loose Cannon say he was just waiting for a couple of things for him to be out. He said a week or so. Champ, but we'll see what happens with that, man. Some niggas just be giving up. I don't know, champ. Some people just give up, but me, I never give up, champ. I'm always here. On my soul. They said Loose Cannon is in Vegas. Salute to D Will for becoming a member, champ. Salute. The army gets stronger, champ. The army always tends to get stronger. Salute to D Will for that, champ. Salute to you, champ. All right. American Tradesman says YouTube University is free. It is, champ. I Eats also becomes a member. Thank you, champ. Salute to y'all. The team gets stronger, champ. On my soul. On my soul, the situation is way past fighting, bro. The niggas can say what they want. The niggas don't have $50,000 to rub together. Period. $50,000, nigga, y'all better settle whatever y'all gotta settle and take that bread. 50K a piece. Come on, champ. You may never see that again. A job. Said, I think he out, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Nobody's going to say this. But when I did the video, before we get into the point and shoot versus Trap Lord Raw shit, right? But when I did the video, champ, I'm not even going to go to it, champ, because it don't really matter. And I showed the paperwork, right? The paperwork said everybody had bail except for Big U, right? Everybody was granted bail except for Big U. Granted bail and release is two different things, right? But he was granted bail already. When this paperwork came out, everybody jumped down Steno's throat. Mark the Shark was here too, right? Now all of a sudden, nobody wants to say nothing about why there's no loose cannon content. Even if the phone privileges got taken away from him, she probably would have said that. Sharice would have probably said that. Oh, you know, they took his phones away. Oh, this the update. She didn't say nothing. On my soul. But like I said, man, it's either he out or, you know, they just passed away from Clout. That's just how it goes sometimes with this Clout Team Max 5000 champ. But we're going to get into this point and shoot video, man. The cream cheese versus cream cheese times are the best. Not going to lie. All right. We see a lot of bagel on bagel activities, champ. A lot of bagel on bagel exposés. The cream cheese strikes again. Hit that like button, subscribe. I want to watch this, champ. Let's go.
Okay, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about British YouTuber Trap Lord Ross, because he is completely out of control. He's a total weirdo and a goof. And I think he clearly has an agenda against the people that he covers in his videos. So for those who don't know who Trap Lord Ross is a dorky British true crime YouTuber that got famous for making a 3-hour YouTube video calling King Von from Chicago a serial killer. What? And I'm here to tell you guys that King Von was not a serial killer, and that this is all just a marketing scheme to get views and attention, and you're going to see exactly what I mean. So this is going to be...
Now, salute to all the big YouTubers like Point and Shoot and the rest of these guys that you know have similar talking points as I, because when I say shit, it falls on deaf ears. It just be y'all in here, champ. It don't go further than that. YouTube not pushing me like that, right? But you know, I said the same shit months ago. I pulled up pictures of him with his cat. Like, how does he even have the audacity to talk this way and do these videos and lie? You can't call somebody a serial killer that wasn't founded of that. Like, you can think that, say, I may believe this, but some was pushing it, champ. He been pushing it, champ. On my soul.
Be the first clip. This is Trap Lord Ross in his famous YouTube video about King Von, where he accuses King Von of being a serial killer. Now, I want you guys to listen to why Trap Lord Ross is spewing this disinformation. Listen to this.
Now, the FBI defines a serial killer as a person who kills over 3 people with time spans in between them of more than a month. Furthermore, serial killers tend to have an element of psychological gratification, which plays a role in the motive for their murders. The FBI also state that a serial killer might seek various kinds of gratification through their killings, such as anger, thrill-seeking, financial gain, or simply for attention. I personally believe that over the course of his career, King Von demonstrated all of these characteristics and can indeed be classified as a serial killer.
Okay, so here's what's going on. So back in the early 20s, serial killer documentaries were extremely popular. There were tons of documentaries coming out about the infamous psycho killers like Dahmer and Gacy and Rader. And I'm sure everyone remembers that Dahmer series on Netflix and how huge that was and how everyone wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. Well, this was the #1 genre, I think. The serial killer genre was huge. And so what I think happened was I think Traplor Ross was very aware of this surge in popularity of this specific genre, so he decided to make a serial killer documentary of his own. What? And so what I think he did was he intentionally crossed over the serial killer true crime genre with the drill rap genre, knowing that true crime was heavily trending, and he was all...
You know what? The only problem I have, Traplor Ross, bro, is that you didn't say, you know, this is a satirical, video. These things may or may not be real, you know, things like that, champ. But you stood on a strong stance, bro. So it's more than just content. This is something that you really said that you believe. These niggas be trying to outsmart y'all, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Also fully aware that King Von himself was heavily trending for having just been disallowed as one of the most popular artists in the country. So he's like, oh man, if I could just get King Von to be a serial killer, then I could just really tap into the algorithm. You know, this was intentional, I think. And so what he did was he used this generic FBI definition of a serial killer to try and paint King Von as like the same type of serial killer as like the Zodiac or Dahmer or Gacy, because he wanted his video to be recommended to people who consume a lot of true crime. He's manipulating the algorithm so that his video not only appears in hip hop fans' algorithms, but also in the algorithms of people who consume a lot of true crime, which is...
The bagel strikes again, champ. The cream cheese, champ. On my soul. The cream cheese strikes again, champ. Nigga smart, bro. He's smart, and sometimes the more smart you get, the more evil you get too, champ. The more smart you get, the more evil you get too. God damn, bro. I gotta get a new microphone. That shit fuzzy as hell. I know, talk off the baby back ribs on my soul.
There's a lot of people. And I want to be clear that this is not a documentary. This is simply an idiotic, opinion-based, argumentative essay. And we know this from the provided thesis statement, which is completely 100% Traplor Ross's opinion.
I personally believe that over the course of his career, King Von demonstrated all of these characteristics and can indeed be classified as a serial killer.
So the goal of this video is to convince the audience that King Von's a serial killer. It's not to present facts to the audience and allow the audience to decide for themselves, which would be an actual documentary. Right. Now, at the beginning of his video, he convinces his audience that King Von falls under this generic FBI definition of what a serial killer is.
Now, the FBI defines a serial killer as a person who kills over 3 people with time spans in between them of more than a month. Furthermore, serial killers tend to have an element of psychological gratification, which...
I'm not gonna hold you. Since when do we look up FBI definitions, bro? So instead of just going to the regular definition, bro, definitely went to the FBI definition, bro. You gotta type in what is the FBI's definition of such and such, instead of just typing in what is such and such definition. You gotta type in extra words to get the definition that you got, champ.
Plays a role in the motive for their murders.
It's
the
misleading.
FBI also state that a serial killer might seek various kinds of gratification through their killings, such as anger, thrill-seeking, financial gain, or simply for attention.
So what Traplor Ross is doing here is he's trying to apply credibility to his nonsense claim that King Von was a serial killer by stating that he clearly falls under this generic FBI definition of what a serial killer is. The only problem is that Traplor Ross doesn't do actual research, and so he doesn't understand that the FBI never intended for this quote-unquote definition to be used as a generic definition for serial killers. Now, I want to present this. This is actual literature from the U.S. Department of Justice Federal Bureau of Investigation. What? So this is a serial killer symposium. This is actual real research, and I want to show you what they say about the definition. And this is so interesting. So it says, although federal law provides a definition of serial murder, it is limited in its application. The purpose of this definition was to set forth criteria establishing when the FBI could assist local law enforcement agencies with their investigation of serial murder cases. It was not intended to be a generic definition for serial murder.
Damn,
so this is really misleading for Traplor Ross to offer this as like a cut and dry definition as to what a serial killer is.
Of course it's misleading because, as I keep saying, bro, these people on the internet, bro, these platform holders, these content creators, They think we dumb. As a matter of fact, they know we dumb. They just know it. This is how you gotta move. Anybody that takes a marketing class or takes a marketing course would know that the #1 rule of marketing, champ, is all these niggas is dumb. On my soul. You are smarter than whoever you're marketing to. Just know that. With these different colors and these different things and words and phrases and pictures, we can make people buy things. This is just facts. And instead of everybody making content like, yo, this guy's bugging like I did, like point and shooters doing now. Y'all rock with it. Cannonball says he really cleaning up these streets, point and shoot having a year. Listen, man, just imagine when we get to that many subs and influence. Because we saying the same shit here, champ. Been saying it, nigga. This is months old. Maybe going on a year already I did this content. But salute to point and shoot though, champ. He's having an amazing year. Keep grinding, champ. Keep going. I believe in you, champ.
It's a vague description and it's not cut and dry at all. And that's why Trappler Ross is very careful. And he says, man, if he didn't enjoy the killings, if he didn't tweet about it, if he didn't, he says that King Von is a serial killer because he seemed to enjoy doing it.
I feel like the way Von carried himself, the way that he communicated these murders to the public through his music, and he got charged up off of that. I think these are the elements that make him like a serial killer, like the Zodiac killer, sending these letters out to try and get in some excitement, like wanting to be caught. And I think
so. The FBI Serial Killer Symposium says that that's a common myth that Trappler Ross is saying here, that serial killers want to be caught. They do not want to be caught.
Some excitement, like wanting to be caught. And I think these are the elements that, just to me, that made me feel like he ticked those requirements to the max.
Okay, so these quote-unquote...
Bro is a fanboy. Fandemonium, champ, is gone wild. My son, the Ferret Master, champ, on my soul. The hairiest of all potters, champ.
Requirements that he's talking about were on Wikipedia, and it says typically this, typically that. It's not a generic definition. There is no definition of a serial killer. They're all different. No two serial killers are the same. That's why it's so complicated. That's why we know very little about them, and that's why they're so frightening, and that's why they're so interesting.
Vuitton Dawn says, the fact I never even watched it. Who has 3 hours to spend listening to some British guy talk about somebody from Chicago? Like, now look, I seen... I'm a content creator, so I had to see what son was talking about. I didn't even watch the whole shit. I just went in on son. I'm not gonna hold you. I just went crazy on son. That's all. Sometimes you just gotta go crazy.
Interesting to people is because we don't understand why they're killing people. The killers themselves can't clearly explain why they kill people. They're psychotic. They're serial killers. But we do, however, understand very clearly why gang members kill rival gang members. It's because they're in a gang. What? And it's a vendetta. It's they're getting revenge on each other. They're fighting over corners. It's very easy to understand why they do it, because they're not serial killers, okay? So in this next clip, Traplore Ross is going to idiotically suggest that the motive behind King Von's alleged killings was that he wanted to tweet about it, and that's it.
What? If he'd have never started rapping and started teasing the world, trying to let everyone know that he killed these people, I wouldn't say he's a serial killer. I would, you'd say he's a gang assassin, he's a hitman, he's a gangbanger. But it was the way that he got so much gratification out of letting the world know.
So he's now suggesting that King Von's motive for killing people was that he wanted to tweet about it and seek attention from it. So he's going out looking for enemies to kill so that he can tweet about it. That's what Traplore Ross is suggesting here. The only problem with that is that King Von was obviously seeking revenge and targeting specific rival gang members in a get-even type situation. This wasn't motivated by he needs attention for killing people. That's not.
Sometimes the cream cheese gotta explain it to the more cream cheese, champ. On my soul. Sometimes the cream cheese gotta explain it to the cream cheese, bro. Yo, I wonder what Traplore Ross' response is gonna be, or if he's just gonna let this shit slide, champ.
Not what this is. Now, I'm not saying that no serial killer could ever be motivated by revenge. I'm not saying that at all, because any serial killer can be motivated by anything. It's not a cut and dried generic definition, and there may very well be a serial killer in existence that was motivated by revenge, but that would be a different category of serial killer, as there's multiple categories of serial killer. Traplore Ross is comparing King Von to the Zodiac. What? Okay, so this is like the type of true crime thriller movie type of serial killer, you know, the psychosexual kind. He's putting King Von in the same category as Dahmer and the Zodiac and all these weirdos. And I'm saying King Von was not a serial killer at all. He was a gangland assassin that was motivated by revenge because of the pain from getting his friends killed. It's a get even
King
thing.
Von was on a mission in 2012 to get revenge for the friends that he had lost to the gang war. Losing OD, Platoon, and White White turned him into a demon, he said. So he would spend every day in the streets of Chicago stalking his ops.
But I wouldn't say he's a serial killer. I would,
Stalking
you'd
his
say he's a gang
ops.
assassin, he's a hitman, he's a gangbanger.
So
but
King Von was actually a gangland assassin. He wasn't a psychotic serial killer like Trapler Ross is trying to romanticize him as. And so this is really interesting that he made this clever little hit piece, is what I call it. This is a hit piece. Trapler Ross does not like the people that he makes videos about. And you can tell by the way he talks about them. Listen to how he talks about Little Dirk.
TF, that stands for Order the Flights. You should have ducked those charges, now Goldilocks is facing life. This is my 2 cents. How you sign a serial killer and think you're gonna make it to the end? I shot for ops, I shot for flights. In Dubai or Italy, Dirk and Von were evil twins. Now he's facing death penalty.
So Trapler Ross is
Yo, this is what y'all accept. This is what y'all accept. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all let my son Trap Lil Ross do a diss song. Yo, against Lil Durk is diabolical, champ. Y'all let these dudes get too comfortable, man.
celebrating the fact that Dirk was looking at the death penalty and he's like calling him Goldilocks and saying that he's evil and stuff. So I think that's so interesting that he calls himself a fan of theirs, but at the same time, he's like celebrating their demise. Trapler Ross is not a fan of King Von or Dirk or any drill rapper for that matter.
Yo, people aren't fans of lions and tigers neither, bro. Not a fan of lions and tigers. You may like them niggas from afar and think it's cool. Oh man, it's so vicious. But do you really want to pet one and, you know, have one and be a friend to it? And watch it eat and hunt and do all these other things that will probably turn your stomach? No, champ. No. You like the shit from afar, champ. And you also like the demise. You like to see them take each other out. You watch Animal Planet to see lions violate each other, violate other things, champ. Oh my soul. It's a trip how much money European people make off us. Listen, man. Listen.
Matter, or anyone that he makes videos on for that matter. He hates them. He wants them all locked up, but he doesn't want that agenda out in the open, so he hides behind this, oh, I'm a fan, man. Oh, I love King Von. I love the drill. Ever since I was a young lad, I was a fan of the... He's not a fan. He just needs people to think he's a fan so he doesn't look like a total culture vulture,
That's a
okay?
fact.
He's not a fan. How could you be a fan of someone who you think is a serial killer, a sadistic, murderous, psychotic serial killer? How are you a fan? That's like me saying I'm a fan of Jeffrey Dahmer's. That's completely stupid. And Matt...
Bro, ain't nobody that walk around like Trap Lil Ross, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Bro. And this is where my son point and shoot, bro. I want to send this picture to this nigga, bro. Bro. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is not a fan of any type of drill rap and hip hop, bro. The nigga Cat got the same hoodie on as him. Him and the Cat got the same hoodie on, bro. I never believed it for 1 minute. Him and the Cat got the same hoodie on, bro. It's like a spearmint commercial, champ. A spearmint cat food commercial. It's for cat breath mints. This is a cat breath mint commercial picture right here, champ. I'm a fan of... Nigga, no, you not. You not. You not, champ.
Matt Hoffa actually brings this up, this exact point to Trapler Ross to his face in a podcast that they did in New York City. Listen to this.
But the reason I did it specifically, I was a huge fan of Von's music, right? And for me, it's the same reason I did the Youngboy video, where it's like, I just wanted to, even if I wasn't doing this as a job, I'd still be a King Von fan. And I would still want to know, if I heard him say he's got 7 bodies, I'd still want to know, yo, is that Cap?
Yeah, but you didn't say it as if it was Cap. You said it as if, oh no, this is, like, come on.
I'm confused, because now you're saying you would be a fan of a serial killer.
I got a Von tattoo. I'm a fan.
You got a Von tattoo?
I got a Von tattoo.
Oh man,
See my Von tattoo right
Can't
there.
wait to show that off.
Stalker, bro.
He can't wait to show that
all
off.
the tweets.
I got a Von tat.
Oh, you giving you vibes.
I want to get one.
Got a King Von.
Von changed my life, man.
He got a King Von tat on the back of his fucking leg. So the true psychopath here is Trapler Ross,
Nasty
okay?
word.
And this doesn't make any sense. And Math Hoffa says, how could you be a fan of a serial killer? And Trapler Ross's answer to that was, hey man, I got a Von tattoo. I'm a fan. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And so this sort
Trap
of derailed,
equals
changed the
dump the
subject.
tea.
It was exactly what
Salute to
Trapler
IEs
Ross was trying to do. He's
for the
trying to
super
just like,
chat,
be like,
champ.
look at my tattoo, man. Look, I got a tattoo. That's seriously alarming. He's got King Von, and this is a badge of honor tattoo. This is what put him on the map. King Von put him on the map, so he got him as a badge of honor tattooed onto his leg. What?
Yeah, bro. It's just like when them cream cheese dudes put the heads of deers that they done gunned down on their wall, champ. Or did he do this not as a trophy of that, but as, you know, just leave me alone, champ. Just leave me alone. Look, I got a King Von tattoo. So when anything goes too far, if they ask you too many questions, you just back your calf out. You just turn around, turn your ass to them, bend over and show your calf, champ. Trap is the reason the UK got they behind whooped on my soul. Math Hoffa should have OD'd him. Yo, listen, for the clout, all morality is out. Math Hoffa may feel like, man, it's not my business to really handle it and all that. Like, I didn't know King Von, bro. You know how that shit go. I didn't know Nipsey. I don't care what Charleston White said. I didn't know. I don't care what Wax said. Nipsey wasn't my homie. Right, you know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go, bro.
What a psycho. So at this point, it is 100% obvious to me that Trapler Ross was not a fan of King Von or drill music at all. He was a fan of true crime. Now, I do anticipate a lot of people out there disagreeing with me on this and saying that King Von was a serial killer and that he meets the criteria, blah, blah, blah. Well, I want you guys to know that I actually called the FBI. What? I called the Federal Bureau and I got...
This is why cream cheese is ill, bro. My son said I called the boys. Nah, he's wildin'. He's wildin'. Your man, yo, pointy, shooty champ. You're tweaking.
Got the behavioral analysis unit and I spoke to an FBI agent and I provided all the details of this, and she told me that I couldn't use her for the record, but she told me that no, King Von would not be considered or investigated as a serial killer. Okay. So, and that's from the FBI. And if you think I'm wrong, call your local FBI office.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Point and shoot got a lot of privilege. Don't do that. Don't just call and ask questions like this. Bro, wildin'. If you don't believe me, you can just do not do that, champ.
Ask them to put you through to the criminology department, leave a message, and they will call you back, okay? And this is exactly what I did, and she told me that, no, this wouldn't be a typical serial killer investigation, and that these were targeted gang-related homicides, and even if King Von put this out there, because it kind of bothers me a little bit that no one really challenges Trapler Ross on this. It's just like everyone...
I did, bro. Don't say everyone. You just don't know me, champ. Salute. It's me. The toughest of all things tough. Tostino. I been did that, champ. I'm not gonna lie. Salute to us. We did that. Don't say nobody. I was the only one. Let's get it right.
One just sort of agrees, like, oh yeah, it sounds good to me.
Nope.
No, it doesn't sound good to me at all.
Don't sound good to me neither,
So
champ.
this is pretty much gonna do it for the video. Thank you guys for sitting through this, and I'll see you on the next one.
The pointiest of all shooting intent. Salute, champ. Salute for that. And salute to all, like I said, man, all the larger platformed content creators that end up doing the content, champ, that needs to get done. Whether I do it or they do it or whatever the case may be, I'm glad that it gets done and more people get to see the message. It's all about the message, champ. It's all about the message, champ. I'm not going to hate. It's all about the message. Salute to Pointy and Shooty, but don't do what he said, champ. He's wilding, right? He's wilding. He's bugging. Yeah, bros on another level, champ. He's on a level that I'm not trying to ever get to, champ. But I go hold you. I'm good on that level, champ, right? But let's move it on, champ, to the next. What we got to talk about, champ? What's next? All right, so this is what I don't like about niggas too. I'm not gonna hold you, right? Salute to this dude, Cliff World TV. Even though he spoke bad about me too with Aunt Hefe and all that, he was riding the taint of Aunt Hefe, champ. Even when Aunt Hefe was wrong, champ. I guess that's what friends are for, right? But he posted a video yesterday saying that Almighty Suspect is in PC, which Brandon uses to then go and put Almighty Suspect into protective custody and fear for his life, right? Which we'll get to that in just a second. However, now, mere hours ago, Cliff World TV post a video of saying that Rolling 90s backs Almighty Suspect. He's not in PC, right? This is why sometimes y'all gotta wait to do certain content. Even if, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't like Son or whatever, you know, like, bro, you don't want to do retraction video. You don't want to keep doing retraction video. Y'all be speaking too fast for the content. Y'all can't be speaking too fast for the content, but we're going to listen to it, man, because I want to see what's going on with your man, Almighty Suspect. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's go.
From Almighty Suspect.
Y'all know what's going on, man. It's Big Face Herbert Displeasure, Six Figure Sus, whatever you want to call me, you feel me? I just want to let y'all know, all my fans, supporters, I'll be home soon. I'm not in no motherfucking PC. That ain't me, not never. Y'all already know what's going on with me, you feel me? And for all my supporters, make sure y'all tapping in, you feel me? We still gonna be dropping, we still gonna be doing what we do, you feel me? And make sure y'all slide over to the next slide too, you feel me? I got a little memo for y'all so y'all can know I ain't in no PC. I'm just doing my thing, minding my business, keeping my head up, you know? Free me till they free me.
Hey.
Cali Fee says, young Ant lying, clout chasing again, saying Sus was in PC. I'm telling you, bro, the truth will set everybody free. Everybody will see eventually. First of all, I don't really care about who's in PC or not. I really don't care about that. Like, I really don't care too much. Like, that's not really my thing. I care about niggas chasing clout. That's what I care about. But there's a bunch of this fucking microphone, bro. It was a bunch of these guys that, you know, as soon as Almighty Suspect got locked up, and Hefe, Cliff World posted something, a bunch of dudes, oh, Almighty Suspect is in PC. He rolled it up. Like, come on, son. I gotta chill, bro. I knew the Sus Gerb wasn't in PC, and Hefe needs to retract that statement. This is what somebody said. Now, watch the video that I made earlier, clipped up of Aunt Hefe. The Aunt Hefe video I dropped earlier. Watch that shit do numbers tomorrow. I told niggas this shit from jump. Aunt Hefe was not it, bro. I told people from jump. You know what I think it is? I think it's because I don't ride the train. I drive the train. So even if my train going slower, I'm still driving my own train. You feel me? Now, everybody's, and I said this shit on the video, watch everybody start wilding Aunt Hefe out. There's going to be a bunch of people going at Aunt Hefe now. I was the first, and when I did it, everybody, including Cliff World TV, was trying to violate me. Meanwhile, Aunt Hefe chasing all the clout now, putting out early ass content. That's wrong. So you was wrong about the 4 extra carat situation. Now you wrong about the almighty suspect situation. You was talking about booty holes and all this shit on No Jumper. You had the Wallahi hat on while you was drinking and smoking. And you was sharing the blunt with Lush. Now you have gingivitis. Oh my soul. Just because you was sharing the blunt with Lush.
It do sound like some general pop noise in the background. It definitely do. So somebody said Sus and PC said they seen him locked up, all this and that, and Sus telling us that that's not what's going on. Okay, so let's get into this next slide that he told us to go over there.
Alright, I'm about to put OG on the phone so he can let y'all know I ain't in no PC. We don't never get down like that. This bitch drawn down from 9-0. There ain't no PC up in us right here. Just to let you know that, man.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Okay, so let me play it again. Is it gonna let me play it again? Okay, now so.
All right, so I guess suspect put somebody on the phone, and I guess that clears that up, champ. I guess that clears that up, but I mean, I guess it's not in the gangbanger soul to say I'm sorry, champ. It's just not. Oh, you go. Oh well, I guess suspect ain't locked up. Oh well, you know. Next thing for y'all to keep listening to and keep giving me views upon views and sharing it, bro. What's wrong? All right, cool. I got something for niggas, bro. Watch. I promise y'all, I got something for y'all, bro. I got something for y'all, bro. I can't just mac and be cool. I got to do certain things. All right, cool. I got something. I got something, bro. I got something for y'all, bro.
I guess that's almighty suspect OG letting his mama know, like, nah, he not in PC. You have to dig what I'm saying, man. Not at all. Not at all.
dig what I'm saying, man.
Now, what was that in that phone call that we heard earlier? But I mean, it's coming from the horse's mouth himself. And suspect, listen, Inglewood Family Gangster Bloods wanted to overrun him face. Almighty saying it right there out his own mouth. Y'all heard the population in the background. There was a lot of commotion back.
I'm just doing my thing, minding my business, keeping my...
Almighty sus girl.
Cornball. So why did you drop that video just mere
All right, you two family.
just mere hours ago, bro? Just mere hours ago, bro. This is look, almighty suspect playing crazy. PC placement confirmed by Aunt Hefe. By Aunt Hefe. Let's go, Brandon. Brandon goes ahead and he reacts to that video, which we're going to watch him react to it. We're just going to see a couple of dudes in a row just being trash. Brandon, you are trash. Nobody's afraid of you. Nigga, you ran from Tariq Nasheed. You ran from Tariq Nasheed, bro. Tariq Nasheed got Botox and a Jerry curl. You ran from Tariq Nasheed, bro. I keep playing the video. You ran from Tariq Nasheed, bro. This is what happened, right? So, I'm going to set this up nice, right? So, right? Where's this fucking video at, bro? I'm going to show y'all this video, bro.
One of the things we do here, everybody on night schools, we have something called office hours. Office hours is...
Now, when I'm telling you how the algorithm work, right? Let me set up the play for you, right? Set the play up. So y'all can see how I see it. Brandon is a smart guy, right? But he's not that smart. So what he's doing now is he is trying to pick on a lower level of intelligence type of person. So he had a couple of battles. He battled with Tariq Nasheed. We all seen what Tariq Nasheed did to him. He made cartoons on him and backed him down and beat him. He tried to then go against Lamont Hill. He said, well, you know what? Let me not go against another black movement person. Let me go against a Democrat. Let me try to go against a straight person, a straight Democrat. Oh my soul. Tried to go against Lamont Hill, which we about to watch. Lamont Hill embarrasses him, makes him look stupid. So now when we watch the next video, this video, you're gonna see what I mean. Bro, first of all, his damn hairline is crooked. Second of all, he's trying to pick on the gangbangers and the street niggas because that's the lowest level. That's the lowest level of intelligence from our culture, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. So he's trying to bring his smart shit to that because he can't beat nobody else that's smart, right? So we're gonna watch this, champ, and this is gonna explain it. Nigga tried to look like Spike Lee, Huggy Bear, and Winnie the Pooh, champ, all in one.
Is an opportunity for me to have a live Q&A with people in the community, sometimes people who are in the comment section, sometimes people who are out in the world. And I came across this brother Brandon, who identifies as a Pan-Africanist, correct?
Yes.
Brother Brandon, who identifies as a Pan-Africanist. And so I saw a comment of yours on Twitter that I found interesting. And so I wanted to build with you about it. And I say I always like to have the conversations with folk in person so that we can actually build. So yesterday I notified Twitter. I posted on Twitter an announcement about the YouTube channel, about this channel that we're on right now.
And I'm not a fan of anybody. It just happened to pass through my algorithm and I seen it. I know who Lamont Hill is, right? And I was like, oh shit, this nigga did a debate with Brandon. And then I saw how Brandon tried to do his shit that he be doing at No Jumper, and it didn't work against somebody that's intellectual. It didn't work against these people that he tried to be with. So now he brought himself down the level to the gangbangers and is working with y'all. On my soul.
And specifically, I want to bring people into night school, which is my daily program. And so I put this post up that said, join the Mark Lamont Hill official YouTube channel, support independent media. And you responded by saying, sorry, Mark Lamont Hill, the Democrats already have a House Negro. His name is Roland Martin. Can I call you Struggle Roland? And I was like, wow, that's a lot there.
So he tried to troll him. He's a clout chaser. Sorry, Mark Lamont Hill, the Democrats already have a House Negro. His name is Roland Smith. Can I call you Struggle Roland? He probably didn't even think that Mark Lamont Hill was going to reply to him. But sometimes people have time today, champ.
And that's why I reached out. I said, you know, I always like to create space to have conversations with Black people. I always like to have conversations with people who have a critique. So I guess my first question for you was, when you say the Democrats already have a House Negro, what about me suggested I'm a House Negro for Democrats? I'm just curious.
I mean, Mark, if I could call you Mark. I mean, let's not pretend like for years you weren't a part of the Democrat machine pushing all these different Democrat in my opinion, radical ideologies that they used for so many, that they pandered to for so many years to try to gain power, right? You fell out with the Democrats in 2018 when you stood up for Palestine, which I would say is a just cause. You know, I'm okay with you there. And basically, the Democratic military industrial complex turned on you because you didn't play along with the narrative that they tried to force down our throats about Israel.
Now, look at how subtle Mark Lamont Hill pulls up this YouTube finance article that says Mark Lamont Hill to vote Democrat for the first time in 24 years. So Mark Lamont Hill was never a Democrat. But you see how Brandon goes to Reddit and he gets his talking points. Come on, let's not act like you're not a Democrat and you don't have these radical ideologies and the industrial military complex went against you. Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? Bro, what are you talking about, bro? You just spewing rhetoric, bro. It's not gonna work. It works with kids. This don't work with grown men, bro.
So I just look at you as a person who you were burned by the Democrats. Now you have an issue with why are people voting for Joe Biden?
My
why are
son's
people
so
voting
smooth
for
with it.
Democrats or
My
whoever?
son Mark Lamont
Would you say
Hill
before then I was
smooth.
supporting the Democrats?
You were right there. You were
Look,
right
look,
there.
look,
Lockstep.
So let me bring up a couple things. Here's a piece that I wrote in 2008 called "Not My Brand of Hope." Did you vote for Obama? I don't know if you're old enough to vote. Did you vote for Obama?
Yeah, I voted for Obama the first term.
So you voted for the Democrat. In 2008, I was the most visible and prominent Black person at this time to say why I wasn't going to endorse President Obama. In fact, here's the piece I wrote in The Root during the first year that The Root was around called "Not My Brand of Hope." And I break.
So when Obama went for presidency and got in office, Brandon voted for him. Mark Lamont Hill did not. So who's the Democrat? Now all of a sudden you took it. Crazy, bro. Try to tell y'all about Brandon, bro. I just wanted to show y'all this.
Break down all the reasons why I didn't vote for Obama and why I wasn't going to vote for Obama,
paragraphs.
Right.
Now I'm going to show you something else. Now here's a piece where it says, I didn't write this piece. They wrote the piece. Mark Lamont Hill to vote Democrat for first time in 24 years. So you're saying up until 3 or 4 years ago, until 2018, I supported Democrats. But according to this article, I've only voted for one Democrat in a quarter of a century. According to the chronology, even of this piece, I didn't vote for it. You do know that I'm a lifelong Green Party member. Did you know that?
I didn't know you were a lifelong Green Party member. I really make I make no separation between the Green Party and the Democrat Party. It's really the same thing. It's just Democrats by another name. Me, I'm a very straight shooter.
How so? Let's just be clear though. You were saying that I was a shill for the Democratic Party, and I'm showing you. Here's another piece of me in not voting for Hillary Clinton in 2018. Would you at least, to move forward, would you at least be able to concede that you were wrong? That I keep supporting?
No, I'm not going to concede that I was wrong because
let me ask a question before you say no.
Okay.
You said that I consistently endorsed Democratic Party candidates, and I've never endorsed a Democratic Party candidate.
You consistently endorsed radical liberal policies. Anybody can go listen to Green Party presidential candidate Ralph Nader. He has a podcast. The guy is a Democrat, just a different label. He's a radical liberal, Trump deranged, just like every liberal that you listen to.
Ralph Nader's not a member of the Green Party, though, brother.
What party is he in?
Say yeah, but he endorsed Kamala. He said, bro, he not lying. This man ain't lying. Son said, I only endorse one Democratic Party member throughout the last quarter of a century. So if that was Kamala Harris, it was Kamala Harris. He not lying. He not lying. That's it.
I don't know, but he's not a member of the Green Party.
Okay.
He's been a member of the Green Party in 20 years.
But when he was running for president, who did he run under?
In 2000, 24 years ago?
Who did he run under?
Yeah, 24 years ago, he was a Green Party.
Okay, what you got to understand is when I voted for Obama, I was 23 or 23 years old. It was actually my first time voting. But once I saw, when I was able to see the writing on the wall, I didn't vote for Obama the next term. I voted Republican. And since then, I've been voting Republican. You had a time during.
So just so I'm clear, even so when you say, so you're saying that even though you say I endorse these Democratic Party candidates, right? Not people who are like Democrats or liberals.
I didn't say you endorse Democratic Party candidates. What I said is
you specifically did. You specifically did, and I can rewind and show you when you said that.
Okay.
But you now acknowledge that I don't, right? You acknowledge that, right?
You were not a member. You never voted Democrat. You were a member of the Green Party.
Yes.
And and you can acknowledge that I said that I make no separation between the Green Party and the Democrat Party, because when you actually did do the digging into the Green
What
Party,
would be a legitimate? So does the Democratic Party? You said the Democratic Party supports the military-industrial complex, right?
Of course they do.
How does in what way does the Green Party support the military-industrial?
Do you hear? In what way does the Green Party support the military-industrial complex?
Give me an example. Yeah.
Show me.
No, I want you to give me an example.
Okay. I will be honest with you. I don't look at the Green Party's policies concerning parties that actually have a chance to win and hold the seat of power. So the Green Party is to me, the Green Party is like someone saying, I vote independent.
So let me ask you a different question then. Do you feel like you know enough about the Green Party to critique their policies?
Yes, I do, because I've listened.
So if you do, then my question would be, so give me an example of since you say the reason I'm saying this is because you say I fell out with the Democratic Party over the military-industrial complex. But then when I say, well, I'm a Green Party member, you say they're the same. And I say, well, the Green Party doesn't support the military-industrial complex. And you say, well, I don't know enough to have that conversation. So let's talk about a different issue. The Democratic Party supports. Does the Democratic Party support reparations?
The thing here, Mark, we're not really here to argue about the Green Party. What we're here to discuss.
There you go, Lord. I just didn't want to say it. A lot of his rhetoric. Come from the cream cheese podcast that he watches. So he feel like just because Lamont Hill is a black dude, that, you know, his stances are mostly for black people, and that's what a lot of people say is Democrat and all this liberal and all this other shit. You know, he's taking that stance, but Lamont Hill actually is not that. On my soul, he's just not that, bro. So what you said was wrong, and you still trying to go on, and he's treating you like a kid. We're gonna see him treat him like a kid a little bit more, champ. Let's keep going a little bit further.
I'm not talking about the Green Party. You made a point to say I'm a House Negro for the Democrats.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And I'm not a Democrat.
Listen, let's take Democrat out. Liberal,
so let's take
radical liberal
you're saying let's disregard
policy.
what you said. Okay, so
radical liberal policy.
Okay,
as black people, as black people, right?
Wrong.
I'm a Pan-African, so I focus a lot on black people, but white people are great too. They're Americans. I'm an American. I love America. Mark, we are at a crucial stage in the trajectory or downfall of our country. That's not the time to get lost in the weeds arguing about the ins and outs specifics of the Green Party. Here's the fact. Nobody from the here's the fact. Here's the fact. No one from the Green Party is ever going to be president. Let's be men and let's talk like men about things that matter. Here's another fact.
So you're trying to tell somebody that they ideologies and what they believe in don't matter because the likeliness of them overcoming the Republican and Democrat nominees or things like that is never going to happen. So what this man stands for and the work that he put in for the past 20, 30 years of his life, it just don't mean nothing because no Green Party member is going to be president, bro. This nigga talk like a kid. He talk like a teenager, bro.
Palestine ain't got nothing to do. Palestine has nothing to do.
Hold on, let me pause you for a minute. I'll let you finish. But you're misrepresenting the conversation.
The reason why I'm calling you a house.
I only brought the Green Party up as a direct challenge to the unfactual statement you made that
Right.
that I have endorsed and been a member of the Democratic Party.
I
In
have
fact,
not.
you specifically said that I fell out with the Democratic Party in 2018, which is untrue. So I only brought the Green Party up as a contradiction of that. But we can move on to the point that you're making. So you say that.
So the first point, you was wrong. I'm not a house Negro for the Democrats. We may share some ideologies, but at the end of the day, I'm just not with them. We don't share all of the ideology at the same time. Why the Pan-Africanists never moved to Africa? He's gonna ask him that. Just wait.
As a what part of the Republican Party supports a Pan-African vision?
None.
No part of the Republican Party has to
Zero.
support a Pan-African. That's the whole point. The party doesn't even matter. The policies are what's important. See, when you say what part,
what policy?
Let me make a point. When you say what
doesn't
part,
know
of,
what
what part of the
policies.
Republican Party supports Pan-African, you are from that school of thought where you believe that the only way you can relate to or communicate politics to African American people is through fear mongering. You, Roland Martin, you guys are all in the
What did
same.
I say to suggest
You
that?
guys are all in the same contract.
Hold on. What did I say to
Let's
suggest?
talk about
No,
policy.
no, hold on. What did I say to suggest fear mongering?
We're all
I'm
Americans.
going to pause you again. What did I say that implied fear mongering?
You said what part of the Republican Party supports Pan-African as if
Because you said
Pan-Africanism.
hold on. You said you're a Pan-Africanist and you vote Republican. I'm asking.
What's wrong? No, I
I'm
vote
not,
for.
hold on. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I was asking you to explain why you made the choice. I'm just asking you to explain the policy.
Yes, I am a conservative. I have conservative values, just like every single black person in America.
He's wild vague, bro. You being mad vague, bro. Explain to him, bro. Pull some points out. I don't this and that, you know. Say what you gotta say, champ. I have a lot of conservative values, and they're like, bro, you being vague, bro. Lamont Hill is not playing with you, bro. You're looking bad right now, bro.
I was raised on conservative values, but also I have a brain which I can use so that I don't make decisions emotionally. I make decisions based on what's best for me and my people. Like you're all championed out for Palestine. That's an emotional thing. Palestine has nothing to do with the black experience in America. You're a black man.
About that.
You're a black man. Let me finish my point.
Okay.
You're a black man who had a very prominent and powerful platform. You sacrificed that to talk about Palestine when no Palestinian anywhere will sacrifice anything for you. So when you lose your platform, who loses a piece on the chessboard? Not Palestine, African American people.
Okay, so you're saying you're exclusively focused on the issues of black people in America.
I'm focused on issues of African Americans because I am African American and we're in a bad place politically. Second, I am focused on the issues concerning all Americans overall because I am an American.
Right,
Whether that be white
all right,
Americans,
but-
Asian Americans, or
So
whatever.
do one thing for me. Define Pan-Africanism for me.
Pan-Africanism is the belief that all black people around the globe should come together politically, spiritually, many might argue, and economically.
Okay.
Just if you're black, no matter where you are on the globe, you should be of the mind that in a mindset that favors the collective progress of black people.
Fair enough.
globally.
So I only have 2 minutes left, but I wanted to just get this. Okay. So you're criticizing me for not being focused enough on blacks in America, but your identity as a Pan-Africanist means you're concerned with people in countries all around the world.
Right.
You don't see the
there's black
contradiction
people
here?
in America. There's black people in America. So
No, hold on. Let me finish. You asked me to let you finish. I'll let you finish.
You said you had 2 minutes, and you taking up the 2 minutes.
I'm going to give you the 2 minutes, but I am going to talk on my own show.
Okay.
So you'll still have your 2 minutes, but
I have my own show, but go ahead.
I didn't say you don't have a show. This just isn't it. What I'm saying is we have 2 minutes. I'm going to talk, and then I'll give you a chance to respond, and you'll have the same amount of time you'd have had if you don't interrupt.
Yo.
So You're saying I should only be concerned with black people in America.
That is your.
You, however, are concerned with people outside of America if you identify as a Pan-Africanist. That is inherently a contradiction. The next thing, I'll let you finish this. Let me respond. Let me make the point before you respond. The fundamental premise that you had here, though, is that I prioritize Palestine and don't deal with black people in America. I've written 8 books. 7 of them are about black people in America. I run a community education program for black people in America. I do organizing and activism for black people in America. I fight to release political prisoners, all of whom are black, here in America. I open a bookstore for black people here in America. I've taught at HBCUs here in America for black people.
He's cooking.
All the media platforms.
Yeah, he's
BBC,
cooking.
Brio, The Root, all media platforms. Black America.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
I have 2 questions for you, right? And then you can go at it however you want.
He's
cooking. For the full 2 minutes. You ain't lost a thing.
Sheesh.
First question is, what am I not doing for black America that is sufficient? And the second question is, if you care about black people all around the globe, then why not deal with the black people or the African people who are in Palestine? Those are my 2 questions.
Okay. So what I'm just gonna make this straight to the point. African American people, our people who live in America, our political ignorance actually impacts the rest of the world. It's no secret that black people voting for Joe Biden at a clip of 87% was the #1 reason why he actually was able to take the White House. But Joe Biden's presidency directly led to war, whether it's the encouraging of Ukraine to join NATO that him and Kamala Harris engaged in when they made an agreement with Russia not to do so, or if it's the rubber stamp, whether or the rubber stamp that Biden has given to Israel to commit genocide.
Yo, bro, my son talk like them, bro. He asked you a question. The first thing you start going to is Joe Biden rhetoric. Oh, because Joe Biden won. That's how, Chip. Joe Biden. Joe Biden's wrong. Joe Biden did this. Joe Biden. Like, bro, that's not what I asked you, bro. That's not what I asked you, bro. You just went straight to rhetoric, bro. Yo. This, yeah,
in Palestine. What I'm telling you, Mark, is your priorities are messed up. If you were a black man focused on black people in America, not just sitting up trying to talk about LGBTQ and all this stuff that these
what
are
issue am I
not
talking about, though? You still haven't answered the question.
Interrupt you though.
You did interrupt me. Actually, you did interrupt me 4 times. Remember, we had the whole exchange about not interrupting. But I'm asking you to answer the question, though. I've asked you 3 questions. You've answered 1 of them.
Right.
Mark,
he still didn't answer the question.
I'm making a point here because we're lost in the weeds. What I'm telling you is
because we're lost in the weeds. You can't answer the question.
Non-issues that the people, your people, who really need direction, black political ignorance is not only killing America, it's killing the rest of the globe. Everything you are fighting for is directly impacted by the vote of African Americans. If Biden didn't get an overwhelming amount of the African American vote, we wouldn't even be having war in Ukraine, which I believe led directly to the situation in Israel, because we would have had Donald Trump in office, a president that is proven to be anti-war, even if it is only for economic reasons.
My son went from Daddy Trump to Daddy Adam, champ. Champ. I'm showing you the before. I'm showing y'all the before. I'm showing y'all this is what happened in a year ago to where he's at now. He lost 2 battles. It was this one, and I'm gonna show y'all another one, champ, before we get crazy, right?
We got the fat boy. We got everything documented about this fat bitch. We got everything documented about this fat bitch. His his attorney basically said, well, my client is a bitch. He only comes around when you ain't there. Your attorney said you were a bitch who only.
And this is the other loss, champ. And this was 2 years ago, right? So this is what he did. And I'm exposing the brandiest behavior, champ. I'm exposing the boochiest of all Berenstein's behavior, champ. Right? Your man BOOCHIE Bear, champ. 2 years ago, he was on this Pan-African shit going back and forth with Tariq Nasheed, that is an FBA person, a FBA individual, champ, right? It leads to this. You getting chased down, champ. Chased down.
It comes around when I ain't there.
That's true.
So we got your
But
bitch
you
ass
lost
documented.
in court today.
I won,
But
nigga,
you
because
lost today.
we got your bitch ass
But
shit
the
documented.
day was mine.
No, it's
Your
not.
securities don't smile at him.
You still a fat buster bitch.
Okay. You lost
dig?
today. But you lost
And
today.
your lawyer admitted
You
that you
lost
only come
today.
around when I ain't there.
You lost today.
No, I didn't lose shit.
Hey, now you get a up.
Tariq. My son said he was snoring, champ, and saying Tariq. Bro, look at how fast he hopped over the fence, champ. Look,
We got everything documented.
over the
about
jump.
this fat bitch.
What's that?
We got everything documented.
My son said, it. Oh, my soul. He had to get his legs up. It. This nigga bugging, champ. You supposed to be a goddamn karate master, champ. What made you do this? Champ, what made you do that? What made you straddle the line, champ? What made BOOCHIE the Barrington straddle
everything
that
documented
line?
about this fat bitch.
Champ. He a runner, he a track star. Facts, Scotty. He gonna run away if he get far. Oh my soul, he gonna run away if he get far. He supposed to shoot a jump shot. I'm a runner, I'm a track star. Yeah. Bro wear his phone on his hip.
How does we got everything. You were a bitch who only comes around when I ain't there.
That's true.
So we got you.
That's true. Yes, I am the B word, and I only come around when you're not around because I'm afraid of the Botox man, is what I call Tariq Nasheed, champ. The Botox man, champ. Champ. So you lost this battle, right? Then you was on here looking like Music Soul Child, champ. Soul Star, how have you come? Oh, my soul. You was sitting there looking like Music Soul Child, champ. Getting destroyed by Lamont Hill left from right. He was crossing you up. Hot. This rich trapper new bestie. It's probably not. I'm not gonna hold you. I hope not. I hope it's not, bro. Niggas sometimes just be friends or for the clout. I hope it's not though, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause this guy is not him, champ. Oh my soul. And then we get to finally what I want to show y'all. This is your man BOOCHIE Barrington, the Berenstein of all Barringtons, champ, with the goddamn foundation on this. Nigga got gold foundation on his face, nigga. This nigga like he's on the penny right now, champ. This nigga look like he on the side of a penny right now, champ. This is gold blush right here, champ. Oh my soul, this is foundation, concealer, all that, champ. Champ. But your man takes the Cliff World TV video. He gives himself a lineup. As you can see, the lineup is of crooked nature, champ. All right, the lineup is very 45-degree English, champ. The lineup is very 45-degree English, champ. It looked like when you trying to cut something in the air. You ever tried to cut something straight like a goddamn present. You know when you wrapping the presents and you got the present on the tuck, you gotta make that last cut. You like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna make this shit mad straight. That shit do not be straight. What are you talking about? That should be lopsided, bro. Diagonal, if you will. Nobody can hold up a piece of Christmas wrapping, champ, and do a straight line. That's what happened to that lineup, champ. That's what happened to that bean, champ. That's what happened to that Kroboskis, champ. That's what happened to that forehead, champ. On my soul. My son whole lineup lopsided, champ. He said he came off a penny on my son. Copper tone, champ. Copper tone, champ. What's going on? But anyway, so he goes on a, and this is 3 hours ago, right? The other Cliff World video came out around the same time. So it's like, bro, you took the video you wanted to see, the one where everybody was talking about suspect is in PC because that's going to fit your narrative. But I want to know, why did you fail from talking about these guys to now you're talking about suspects, somebody that you can, you know, probably defeat in a mental battle? Because you can't defeat nobody else, bro. You're a bully, and I want the fade, champ. I'm not going to hold you. I want the fade. I don't care about no jujitsu, nothing. My shit better than that. I'm better than that. Trust me. Trust me. I done been fighting jujitsu niggas my whole life, bro. My whole life. My dojo was half jujitsu because my pops was the jujitsu instructor, him and my uncle Alex. Them niggas is jujitsu instructors, and I was on the other side with the Shotokan niggas, getting my 2nd degree black belt. Eventually. But the dojo was separated by a wall. On one side it was jujitsu, my pops and them, and on the other side it was me and my other senseis, champ. So I'm not afraid of no jujitsu shit. You're not going to do none of that to me. I'm going to violate you. I want the fade because you trying to bully people you think you smarter than. You lost 2 fights. You lost 2 fights. I mean, you lost 2 battles, champ. Come on, champ. You lost 2 battles, champ. And now you want to pick on suspect. All right, champ. Let's listen to the high-pitched voice of the Boochies of Brandingtons. Hit that like button, subscribe, man. This is a classic.
Yo. What is up, everybody? We are back in the building. Sorry I'm late. I see someone saying, Brandon's picking up those no jumper habits. Actually, I'm picking up those father habits where you have kids who want to pull you 100 different ways at the exact moment that you have something to do. That's just the way it is. This is why I have a studio
understandable
where I record so no one can interrupt me. But when I'm doing stuff like this, recording at the house, it's just par for the course. Something we all have to expect. The rain. Oh, give me a 1 in the comments if you can hear me loud and clear.
All right, champ.
Hairline. These are things I know.
What? Hold on, wait, champ.
The audio and the visuals are all good. I know that I'm ugly. I know that I have a tether hairline. These are things I know. It's not empty. In the trunk. No. It's a clear jug. The rain comical ending. As we learn a very unexpected, tragic, but comical ending. As we learn from the Honorable Young Aunt Hefe, our brother.
Chant the Honorable. Yes. Yes. The Honorable Young Pepe, champ. You niggas is diabolical. Together, you 2 niggas probably look like the number 8 on the sideways, champ. On my soul, y'all look like a laying down infinity symbol, champ. Young Aunt Pepe gave you the wrong information, champ. Young Aunt Pepe gave niggas the wrong information about 4 Extra. Young Aunt Pepe don't know how to spell, read, or write, champ. Young Pepe, I'm coming after you too, champ. Don't worry. You, Brandon, all you guys, I'm coming after y'all, champ.
That what I said about Almighty Suspect and me calling him out as a PC, a man who has gone into protective custody, was in fact true.
No,
the minute the minute we found out that Almighty Suspect was in jail, the minute that we found out that he was in the Twin Towers section of the county jail, with no further information, I screamed out, he PC'd up.
Why didn't you scream out when Tariq Nasheed was on your ass, champ? And you looked like you was about to go flip hot dogs at a goddamn barbecue grill, champ? Why does it look like you got a goddamn wall mount on your hip, champ? Why do you have a wall mount on your hip? Why didn't you scream out here when Tariq Nasheed was chasing you across the parking lot, champ? When Tariq Nasheed was chasing you across the parking lot, champ? When Tariq Nasheed was chasing you around the parking lot, champ. Remember this? Champ. Why didn't you scream out then? You lost. Why didn't you scream out here? You lost, champ. Since when in your career of YouTube have you cared so much about if somebody was in PC or not? You're not a gangbanger, bro. And neither is Almighty Suspect. So what does it matter if Son was in PC, which he's not? But what does it matter to you, bro? Because you think that you can outsmart this level. You tried to start up here, you got took down, and then you taking down here, and now you trying to catch dubs on street niggas. You're not gonna catch a dub on me, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. You're not about to catch a dub on me in no way, in the intellectual way, because you're not smart. In the parent way, because nigga, you're just mook. Or in a physical way, because I will lump your jaw up. On my soul. By the time you try to grab me, you're not gonna be able to grab nothing no more. I promise you. All fist work too. I'm not even talking nothing else. I'm talking about knucks. I'm talking about these, champ. Champ, talk about these, champ. Talk about those.
And all of you guys called me crazy. All of you guys were like, Brandon's hating on the Almighty Suspect. You know, the sus gerb would never do that.
Why you sweating so much?
But now,
why you don't got central air, bro? Nigga, you live in Cali. Why you don't got central air, bro? Why you sweating inside your own crib? I don't sweat inside my crib, bro. Nigga, central air, bro. I don't play no games. Straight up, man. I'm a big guy. Everybody got to be cold then. Straight.
Now, we have it confirmed.
Who confirmed
and
it?
everyone's like, well, this is not like really confirmed evidence. This is not like, there's no actual facts behind it. But the reality is, I know that it's a fact because after only a few weeks of dealing with Suspect, understood that he is exactly the type of person who would act hard on the streets. And then when he got into a situation like going to county jail, he would go into protective custody. Guys, I said it from the very beginning. Suspect is scared of fighting.
Suspect is not in protective custody. And this was only done 3 hours ago. And you see how information come out. Suspect already went live with people in jail and did a phone call to clear everything up and all that. He's not in protective custody. Protective custody, you don't get phone calls like that. It ain't nobody around you. He's not in protective custody. And what does it matter if he was, champ? You don't have central air, bro. You're sweating. You got on makeup that's covering your pores, champ. You got makeup on, champ.
From the first day that I met him,
bro.
I said, this dude does not want to fight.
Bro,
I said
wildin',
it.
bro.
I said, this dude does not want to fight.
Cali Fee says now he politicking on street-ish. Bro confused. He's not confused. This is why I gotta wake everybody up, and I wish there was more people in here, but we gotta share this content. We gotta clip this content. We gotta tell people about the Republic shit. We gotta go up. Ain't nobody saying this but me. It'll probably be somebody saying it in the future, but don't nobody be saying the shit I be saying at first. Straight up. Bro tried to be a Pan-African, didn't work. Son tried to be some political Republican nigga, it didn't work. Now he's on some street shit, politicking on whether niggas is tough or not and going to PC. Come on, bro.
Who don't want to fight? Who don't want to fight?
I could be smarter than these guys.
I said you don't want to fight.
I could be smarter than them.
Because I could read that dude like a damn, like letters on a page. His energy was just straight up mark ass bitch energy. And it's like, it's so bad and it's so like, it's so pungent. It's like I can smell it on him. You know, you can just be around a person for a second and you could tell they got that whole energy. I knew it. I knew he didn't want to fight. I knew for him, it was all about keeping up an image, making people on the internet think he was something that he was not. And once you get inside that county jail and then bars rack closed, or you enter into one of those dorms, listen, all the act goes right out the window, because now you are in a dorm with 80 other men. All of them is hard. Most of them, they all got a reputation.
This nigga's crazy, bro. He telling y'all how it goes in jail now, bro. That shit crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro. You lost, bro. You talking about county jail. My nigga, you was running from a nigga with Botox, bro. You was running from a guy with Botox.
We got everything documented about this fat bitch. We got everything documented about this fat bitch.
You was running from
his attorney. His attorney basically said what was around when I ain't.
You was running from a nigga that looked like Eric Benet, bro. Bro, you was running from a nigga that looked like Eric Benet, bro. Bro, you was running from a nigga that looked like Eric Benet, bro. This who you was running from, bro. You was running from somebody that looked like Eric Benet, bro. Do you understand that, bro? And you talking about suspect and bro, you're bugging. What are you talking about? Cannibal says, does Brandon family know he got spat on? Word, do your kids know you got spat on, champ? That's crazy. They would have to take that video down, champ. I can't let my son see that, champ. On my soul, I can't let my daughter see that neither. She gonna think her daddy a hoe. You ran, champ. You ran. And you want to talk about some goddamn bullshit. Come on, champ. Nasty work, bro. Nasty work, bro. Nasty, the nastiest of works, bro. You talking about somebody in PC, which he's not a PC. But even if he was in PC, Aunt Hefe, you're wrong. On my soul.
And they ready to match your energy. As a matter of fact, they might bring the energy, and they might
bro don't
challenge
know what he's
you to match
about. Bro don't know what he's
and
talking about.
I want you guys to hear what was said.
Bro don't know what he's talking about.
And you probably have heard it already. But
Bro
we're
doesn't
gonna
know what he's
go.
talking about. Yo, bro, when I went to jail, bro, it just so happened, bro, they put me in the pod when we first. So when I went to jail, like you got to get classified and shit first. So they had you like getting classified with your TB shot and all that shit. But then when they put niggas in like popular, what they call general population or whatever, nigga, they put me in there with all niggas that I was blessing niggas on the street because they was my mans. Like, nigga, if you wanted to start hustling, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, here, bro, like, it's nothing. Nigga, I had it. You around me all day. These niggas run the pod. Nigga, I was right at home. Champ. Oh, Champ, you in here too? Champ. There wasn't nobody getting busy like that, bro. I had one squabble, bro. That's it. And that was on some bullshit. Cause this nigga, I don't know, nigga was just probably on some hot shit. But regardless, this nigga don't know nothing about that shit at all, bro. What is he talking about?
We're gonna post some content from Cliff World TV. And Aunt Hefe.
Callie says they should have young Aunt Hefe versus Brandon for a boxing match. They should have me versus both of them. They should have me versus both of them. Let me go against Aunt Hefe first because I know that's gonna be easy. And then let me take on Brandon. Let me get both of them. I can take both of them. I know Brandon's gonna try to grab me because he don't got no hands. And I'm gonna dismantle him every time he try to grab me. It's gonna end bad. You can't grab and protect your face and your knees and all these things. Bro, you can't try to grab and protect your face. But I know what you're gonna do. Come on, bro.
Hey, so you guys can, if for those of you who have not saw this, you can see exactly how we found out.
So we gonna react to him reacting to Aunt Hefe. Marvelous. Marvelous. On my soul. On my soul. The two goddamn morons.
That Sus went into PC. Young Aunt Hefe has a friend, knows a guy who his brother was at the same courthouse as Almighty Suspect. And in case you guys didn't know, he went to court on one charge, but while he was in court, the court became aware that he had a warrant out for his arrest for another charge. And that is why he was remanded into custody. Remanded just basically means taken into custody. He didn't expect to be invited for the sleepover.
This is another thing to think about. Brandon's following is not street gossip, street news, politic shit. Brandon's following is a political, radical shit like that, bro. It's Pan-African niggas. What he's doing is he's making his audience laugh at street dudes. He's making them laugh. He been trying to do this. He's been trying to pick and bully on people for his audience for a minute. Now he finally got it to where he can look like he's winning, but he's wrong. Almighty Suspect is not in protective custody. As Cliff World, who he's about to play his video instead of Aunt Hefe video. See how this works? He's gonna play Cliff World video reacting to goddamn Aunt Hefe instead of just going to Aunt Hefe page. But I'm gonna react to all three of these morons because Cliff World shouldn't have did this shit neither.
So he went with a three-piece suit. He has his lawyer Rosenberg. You know, he's cocky. I don't know why or what for, but he's a cocky dude. And he thought he was gonna run in there, smile, and look all cool. And
so what's he supposed to do? Cry? He's supposed to stand in front of the judge and cry? He's cocky, bro. He act just like a goddamn cream cheese man. I'm telling y'all, bro. This nigga's a goddamn Oreo, bro. So cocky is holding your head up no matter what the outcome is. And I'm not even an Almighty Suspect fan, bro. I clown Almighty Suspect too. But I know what he's trying to do. I know what Aunt Hefe is trying to do. I know what Cliff World is trying to do. And Hefe probably don't mean no wrong. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, he probably don't mean no harm, but he's a Clout Team Goblin right now. So whatever information he get from niggas calling him from jail, he's gonna do a video on it. And since he keep doing it, they're gonna keep lying. They're gonna keep saying shit just so they can get some sort of gratification of him doing videos and them seeing, oh man, that shit went up, even if it was a goddamn lie or a stretch of the truth.
Try to be cute with that receding hairline.
So that nothing wrong with that text say is confirming. that almighty suspect is in PC,
Three
bro.
cornballs, bro. The three amigos.
It's being said that, in fact, almighty suspect is in PC. Brandon might have been right on something.
Since when has it become fact or something without seeing no type of paperwork saying that, bro? Come on, man. You supposed to be big hefe. You supposed to have this type of aura about you really being like a type of big homie type of feel, bro. But almighty suspect called in and said that he's not in PC. He put somebody else on the phone from the rolling 90 set that says otherwise too, bro. On my soul.
And we about to get right into it. And it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
Now, you heard what they said. What he said. Brandon might have been right on something. So, Aunt Hefe is giving me credit because I was the first one at the table when I heard Twin Towers.
You see how happy he is? Young and Hefe. Oh, man, I'm finally acknowledged by somebody. Because when I was getting embarrassed by Mark Lamont Hill, I was being laughed at. With the U.S. Polo assassination shirt on, champ. Champ. When I was getting chased by Tariq Nasheed and he was calling me a fat B-word, champ.
We got everything documented about this fat bitch.
How does he?
Backstepped away from Tariq Nasheed, champ. Tariq Botox Man Nasheed, champ. But now young Aunt Hefe, bro, is giving me light. Oh, Aunt Hefe, I was the first one to say the lie. I was. Yo, he's supposed to have his ear to the street, champ. It's cool to have your ear to the street. That's fine. Right? But you should know that people in jail lie, bro. This is just facts. Niggas come home saying all types, bro. I swear to God. When I got locked up, bro, my shit was on the news. So niggas didn't really have to run my paperwork. Niggas ain't have to, but I still had my paperwork, you feel me? But when I got up, when I got out to they would say the day room, but where we was, it wasn't really no day room. It was like the middle of the pod was where all the tables and shit was at. And the TVs and shit was all in the middle of the pod. Right? Everybody that had drug offenses and all that was coming to me offering me bricks. Oh, yo, bro, when you get out of here, bricks. I got bricks waiting for you, champ. Yo, I was doing this and I was doing that and da-da-da-da. Yo, niggas was lying, champ. Y'all niggas wasn't on the news. Y'all wasn't holding work like I was holding, champ. Y'all just wasn't. That's just how it is, bro. He just repeat any and everything he hear. Facts. I seen somebody says Aunt spreading negative gossip like a female. My son Auntie Aunt Jemima, champ. Champ. My son Auntie Hefina, champ.
To say, yo, this dude PC'd up. See, that's one of the reasons why you should watch me. And that's one of the reasons why you should listen to what I'm saying.
That's one of the reasons why you should watch me. Because you telling lies, nigga. Because you trying to outsmart the lowest standard of street bagels, champ. When Tariq Nasheed violated you, champ, and Mark Lamont Hill. I see what you doing. I see what you doing. You trying to gain the audience because you failed the other 2 times, champ. You tried to go against people that were smarter than you, and now you feel like these are some people that you can outsmart. This is why you should watch. No, this is why they shouldn't watch you, champ, because you don't know what you're talking about. You're listening to Anita Hefe, champ. Salute to JD. Anita Hefe, champ. Come on, bro. What happened to the... So I guess... After the video that we just played, which I'm going to cut up probably tonight or tomorrow and put out, I guess niggas going, oh, well, almighty suspect called and he said that he wasn't out. Wait till the next time Aunt Hefe is on No Jumper. And Adam asks him, oh, yo, well, suspect called and he said that he wasn't locked up. oh well, you know, my people said that they you know, that he was in PC. Well, Almighty Suspect called and said that he wasn't in PC. Oh well, let's just get to the next gossip. Like, bro, that's how it's gonna happen, bro. No accountability for the 4 extra carry shit. No accountability for this.
Because I'm not afraid to say what is obvious. Man,
No, shut
this
the
or
fuck
that,
up.
this, that, or the third. But no one says it. Because leading, as Adam
Bro,
calls it.
he's manipulating the people that's watching him, champ. Yo. Nobody else is gonna say what I'm gonna say. Michael Jackson voice. It's crazy.
I literally, if I see something, if I hear something, crap.
Bro, shut up, bro.
Dude was aggressing against him. When this dude brought that knife to work, I knew exactly what type of person he was. And we're gonna let Aunt Hefe read it.
Yeah, please. Let Aunt Hefe struggle read, champ. Pepe. Let him struggle read, champ. Let him struggle read the text.
Oh, crap. Hold on, let's read this, okay? So it says, from something unrelated to his criminal stalking charges, after court, they hit the county and he immediately got spooked out talking about, what should I do? They gonna run me. I've been to IP camp, yeah, but never the county. He was super spooky Johnson. Until after medical, I saw him pass by the tank and them yellows. His reason was hearing voices and schizophrenia, LOL. He did it to himself. And he said he don't gangbang. So he not worried about rep or an image. That ninja is scared. Said Almighty had a 3-piece suit on looking like an attorney. I told y'all all of this in the last video. I said Sus Gerb got picked up. He went to court dressed up in a suit. And I told
That's Cliff World TV reading that shit.
Told y'all the exact reason why he would PC up, bro. Talking about some they gonna run him. Yeah, they gonna run you, bro. Now I can just let the cat out the bag, bro. This nigga Sus told me. I ain't gonna say it. Just know that he didn't plan on doing the time. He was looking.
So he basically told Cliff World something that alluded to the fact that he thought he wasn't gonna end up doing any time. Rosenberg probably told Suspect, hey man, you got this charge, that charge, I could get you a year or whatever, get it suspended, or you can get higher, or who knows what, right? Or you could get
say free Sus Gerb. Sus Gerb said he 9 PC, brother. He 9, man. Stop playing with his name. He don't thought it was he even told me. I don't thought it was gangster you playing with my name, bro. I don't thought that was gangster, bro. But anyway, you two fatty man, it's all the way. We're going to sit up there, stand down to because it's just the law at this point. Yeah, that's what Sus Gerb.
Bro, these niggas is clowns, bro. That's some clown shit. That's some clown shit, bro. You see how fast niggas switch? This was 3 hours ago. This Brandon video was 3 hours ago. You see how they switch? You see how they switch? Do you see how they switch?
Free Sus Gerb. Sus Gerb said he 9 PC, brother. He 9, man. Stop playing with his name. He don't thought it was he even told me. I don't thought it was gangster you playing with my name, bro. I don't thought that.
Come on, man. These are niggas who y'all be following, bro. Come on, bro. So I guess after Suspect put the video out of him saying he's not a PC with one of the OGs from the rolling 90s in there, like, nigga, this ain't no PC nothing, nigga. We don't do PC in here, nigga. This ain't no PC, nigga. On my soul. This is what you said. But in the video you dropped before that, and let me just go to compare, champ. This was 3 hours ago. This was so in a matter of 4 hours. Right? In a matter of 4 hours, you went from Almighty Suspect playing crazy in PC, confirmed in capitals, to Suspect not in PC, full jail call. Oh, man, son. I don't want to be in for YouTube that bad, bro. I want to at least keep my integrity. Niggas can say what they want to say about me, bro. I'm gonna keep my integrity, bro. Straight like that, bro. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Oh, this nigga got a little page. Oh, he can't get 10,000 views. Ah, bro, I don't care. I got integrity, bro. It's the Republic, baby. So what? Y'all niggas is switching sides wild fast, bro. Y'all playing hopscotch. No pun intended, champ. But y'all niggas is playing. We at, champ? Champ, we at? Where is the hopscotch, champ? Where is it? Here it is, champ. Y'all playing hopscotch, champ. Champ.
House arrest, something like that. But what suspect didn't realize was the court had become aware of a warrant. And he probably didn't even know he had a warrant. And now he's finding out, damn, I'm gonna have to go up in the tank. I'm gonna have to be in jail with the other YNs, the real YNs that I pretend to be and that I imitate. So now he was scared. And he's gonna get to the point where Hefe is reading this, but it's so disgusting. And I love the comments. He portrayed them in jail. And go one in the comments. Remind me, because I might have missed it. Now we're with people.
Doubt is from right there, up there.
The fades.
So as y'all see, right there, up there, what was placed before y'all. Now, that is from one of the supporters, and that is from my DM. That is one of the supporters that watch my channel that hopped in my DM because he had somebody that was locked up. And this is what he said. What up with you? I'm going to drop you some info. May or may not have. My little brother caught a gun case and ended up at Torrance Court. What up with you? I'm going to drop you some info. May or may not have.
I'm going to drop you some info, may or may not have. That shit don't even make sense. So he may or may not have some info that y'all pushing as actual evidence?
My little brother caught a gun case and ended up at Torrance Court where he sees almighty suspect get detained from something unrelated to his crime, stalking charges. After court, they hit the county and he immediately gets spooked out talking about what should I do? They gonna run me. I've been to LP, Cap, YA, but never the county.
Oh, so
he was super spooked.
So he's just gonna read.
Don't save him. Don't save him. Don't save him. Let him continue, champ. He needs to be a big boy and read in front of the class. I know he never heard that shit before in life. Just go ahead and read in front of the class. You know he practiced that shit 3 times. It was still hard for him to read that. It was very difficult for him, champ.
Basically, just read what I just read to y'all.
No, my son on like a 4th grade reading level.
In there, I don't know. It was just given to me. This is somebody who brother in jail, and this is what he's saying he saw.
So this is not 3rd party information. This is like 4th party information. It wasn't you that saw it. It wasn't your homie that saw it. It was your homie's brother. So how many is that? 3rd or 4th? That's like 4th party information, right? So you went to the internet with 4th party information, champ. You heard somebody said that they brother saw, that they friend said, that they man said, that they mom dreamt about it, champ. Oh my soul, corny. That's corny for content. It's corny for content. You have no integrity. You only care about what the checks say. So I guess that's why everybody still rock with him, because they know that he doesn't have integrity. He moves for what the checks say. I got it. See, I thought everybody, when they hit me up, like, oh, bro, it's solid, bro, you wildin', nigga, I thought everybody was, you know, it was about his integrity, bro. Like, bro, he really a solid individual. What I see right now is not solid. What I've been seeing for the past week or so is just not solid, bro. I just got to call it out, bro. It's just not solid. You probably don't have a bunch of people talking to you, champ, in a certain way, champ. I feel you, champ. But I wonder why you didn't have that smoke for Flacco, champ. The smoke you had for me, talking about y'all niggas know where my family is at and all this other shit. Why you didn't have that shit for Flacco, bro?
And this is also the message he sent as well.
Yeah, man, he said almighty ass was that nigga was shaking like booty meat all the way up to the county jail and shit from the Torrance courthouse and shit. And that nigga was adamant than a motherfucker about not trying to get ran because he don't gangbang no more and he a LA rapper who be popping it. My brother said, nigga, you sure you want to do that, nigga? Your image? He said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about them politics, nigga. I don't gangbang.
So it's true that Almighty Suspect does not gangbang, so the politics would not apply to him. But we all know that Almighty Suspect be out here like a tuna, like a turned up non-affiliate, and we expected nothing of Almighty but to go to that dorm, and if you got some fades, run them fades,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. I don't.
Man, they said that in tandem. Run them fades. Because, you know, Young Ant uses a term, tuna, turned up non-affiliate. That
he's explaining this to his non-street niggas that's tuning into street content for the first time. So he has to interpret what Aunt Hefe is saying to them. This is Brandon doing that. A turned up non-affiliate is a tuna, and this is their terms that they use in the jungle. Man, this is a cornball.
That's
bro.
exactly what Almighty Suspect, you know, he projects himself to be. I'm not in a gang, but I am still actively involved in gang culture.
This is the stupid shit that Brandon is on, right? You got to understand, bro. Gangbangers make up a small percent of black people. A small percent of people in general, but a tiny percent of black people. There is no turned up non-affiliate, nigga. Where I'm from, hardly nobody is gangbanging. We all turned up. So it's a whole town of turned up non-affiliates. No, nigga, y'all are the gangbangers. Nigga, we just regular street niggas that'll do something to you. Period. What is this tuna shit? Y'all niggas live in y'all own world where you think gangbangers are the main thing, and then the people that don't gangbang, y'all are the oddballs. No. Let's get this shit right. You're the oddballs. Everybody does not gangbang, bro. Y'all are the gangbangers. This is your oddball section. You can't call 80% of people or 85% of the rest of the goddamn globe, y'all are all turned up non-affiliates. Oh, y'all are non-affiliates. Shut up, bro. Y'all niggas is gangbangers, bro. Shut up. He's a tuna. Oh, man, bro, that shit corny, bro. It's corny. It's corny, bro. It's corny. Y'all niggas live in y'all own stupid ass world, bro. Hustlers were hustlers before the GBs. Facts, bro. Like, bro, what is he talking about? So Supreme was a turned up non-affiliate? Bumpy Johnson was a turned up non-affiliate. Like, niggas was just turned up non-affiliates, right? Bro, that niggas is crazy, bro.
Or gang activity, or I'm hanging in the run.
Bro, shut up, nigga.
Like,
shut up. It's honey bun. It's not a talking honey bun, bro. It's like a honey bun with a mouth, champ, and a beard. If you could put a beard on a honey bun, bro, on my soul, if you could put a beard on a goddamn cinnamon roll, champ. If you can go to IHOP and put a beard and mustache on a stack of pancakes, champ. Oh, fuck, man. This nigga get me tight, bro. On my soul, bro. I really don't like it, bro. This shit get me tight, bro. And these niggas is just steadily just going, champ.
Avoid the main line because he says they're gonna run me, which makes him, when you think about it, it makes him even more of a bitch because he knows that there are people who want
about, bro. You ran from Tariq and this shit. Bro, I can't even let son talk. Bro, look at your stance. Look at your posture, bro. Look at your posture, bro. On my soul, look at son posture, bro. Look at son posture, bro. Bro, look at this nigga posture, bro. Look at his posture, bro. Ain't no nigga never had my posture like this, champ. No, I never been posturized like this, champ. Never was my body in a goddamn 90-degree angle trying to lean over some sort of fence, some sort of barricade, if you will, champ. Never was I tiptoeing over a rope and trying to lean over, champ, because a nigga with Botox was chasing me, bro. What are we talking about here? You didn't want nothing. You ran from niggas, you got spit on and all that. You trying to talk about niggas is this and that over some fake information. Even if the information is real, even if suspect wasn't PC, so what, nigga? You never seen suspect run. Suspect took his fade, he got jumped in the alley. You said that, but nigga, he ain't run. God damn, bro, this nigga is crazy, bro.
We got everything documented about this fat bitch.
Yo, bro, I think at the end of all my lives, which I don't do on purpose, but I think I get mad and I just be like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna hold you. I think I did that yesterday. I was like, yeah, all right, it's enough. It's enough. These niggas is corny, all of them. They're all corny to me. Wait, he got spit on? I gotta see that one. Nigga, you ain't see when Almighty Suspect spit on him? Champion, come on, champ. You gotta catch up.
Page with him. See, if you didn't know that as I'm talking, the homie from Inglewood family just hit me up right now. he laughing at the story. But if you
He laughing at the story. If you shut up, bro. Nigga, you was talking about political shit, bro. Nigga, shut up. Let this nigga FA finish what he's talking about, bro.
is in this video, it's on the other side, because from what I'm learning, someone said bro tried to be from neighborhood after he got put off BPS. They say he went and tried to join Crip Street. Like, he tried to go and be on neighborhood, I guess.
But this nigga can politic on gang business, on whatever set he joined, bro. You are a Brazilian jiu-jitsu split man. You like to hug on niggas. You like when you're on the bottom and you pull guard. You a nigga that will pull guard and wrap your legs around another man. See, the reason why I didn't do jiu-jitsu, my pops was trying to get me to do jiu-jitsu after I got my black belt in Shotokan. I decided to get my second degree in Shotokan because I didn't want to grab and wrestle with sweaty guys. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to wrestle and do a full split and have niggas on top of me, bro. I don't want to do that. Salute to my pops. My pops is ill with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. But I always told my pops, bro, how I feel when another man is on top of you sweating. On my soul, my pops would be like, don't ask me that. Nigga, answer it. Answer it, pops. Answer it, Brandon. How I feel when they got you pinned down, sweating, his goddamn chest hairs is dripping onto your face piece, champ. You're a Brazilian jiu-jitsu split man, champ. You're not supposed to be talking about if anybody went to a set, what set they went to, and what have you, champ. That's none of your damn business. That's none of your sweet potato faced business, champ. I sound like a sweet potato pie, champ.
Now, I don't know how true that is, but this is something that someone
with arms and legs.
They literally gave a video. They didn't give a timestamp though, but I think right there. I don't know if that's Almighty though.
Look, bro, you bringing up shit you don't know if it's Almighty Suspect.
But I don't think that's
you looking for Almighty in the goddamn video.
Is that him? Cause this dude was over his shoulder, acting like he was squeezing a pistol. But it doesn't really look like him. I don't traffic in lies, but somebody said that bro was
that kind of did look like sus.
Like him. This dude was over his shoulder.
Yeah, that kind of do look like sus, but so what? So what? That kind of do look like sus, but then again, it kind of don't. So you pulled up a video to try, bro, listen, man, this is bad work, man. This is bad work. Bad work.
But it doesn't really look like him. I don't traffic in lies.
Yes, you do.
But this better part.
About to be out of here.
Someone
Listen,
As
look at this
pussy,
nigga,
I
bro.
think I put the-
He's
I put
searching
the
for
link in the
suspect.
comments.
He's searching for suspect in a Crip video. Because suspect used to be BPS. What are you doing, bro? You are a Pan-African nigga, bro. You are a political Republican nigga that argued Mark Lamont Hill live, bro, and lost. You got your ass whooped. Now you doing this. This is crazy to me. This is sinister, bro. It's crazy. All right, so he spends. All right, so he spends a good 20 minutes trying to find suspect, champ. He spends 20 minutes trying to find a nigga that may or may not be almighty suspect. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga like Mike Geronimo, champ.
And he would have started doing the jujitsu to you. Now what? How much money you putting on this nigga books now? That's what I'm telling y'all. Once you become a man, you realize something. Motherfucker, people can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
Tell me about the gang. What
I'll
is
be
this
doing
gang that you refer to?
Northside GBO.
What's that?
Now this nigga's on here. Remember where he came from. He's on here talking to young gangbanger niggas. People that he know that he has a higher intelligence than. Because he can't fuck with Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed had this nigga running around, as I showed y'all, backing down. And he also lost from Mark Lamont Hill. He took a loss. So this is what you result to, bro? You result to talking to the bottom barrel of bagels?
Oh, shit. But hey, bro, you gotta stop all that dick eating, bro.
Why is you wearing that bonnet?
Up, P.
Why are you wearing that bonnet? First of all, are you suspect's girlfriend?
Why you worried
boyfriend?
about what I'm wearing, little nigga?
So suspect's boyfriend has called you live, folks.
I seen you out with your boyfriend the other day.
That's okay.
Yeah, we got the drop on you. Nigga.
I'll be around here, so you gonna see me. I'm not suspect. Y'all can see me. I be around all the time.
See, bro. Now this is the thing. You think that it's not gonna happen to you. You let suspect pump faking deter you from realizing, damn, I better chill out. This nigga might really know some people that's in some type of sets and shit, and I'll be outside.
I gotta get my damn windows tinted though, because people are rolling up on something. Hey, Brandon, we love you. Yeah, dude had a bonnet on. Suspect got his boyfriend's calling in now.
What's up with you? What's up with you? 60.
That is indefensible. They are walking, talking personifications of cognitive dissonance.
I'm telling you, bro, my son is trying to violate the street niggas. So Ant Hefe and the rest of these guys, y'all got one coming, champ. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all are being despicable as well. Cliff World TV, you are a switch hitter, champ. You are a nigga that, you know, you just do whatever content come out. This is why you didn't double check when Ant Hefe said I tried to get his page taken down. Which I really hope people believe me now. Even though I was in the hospital, right? As I said, all these times I was in the hospital, my girl had a miscarriage on that day he's talking about, or I would have been live, right? He still went out and told all these West Coast niggas that your boy Stino tried to take his page down and all this other shit with no proof. There was nothing saying from Stino or nothing like that, bro. It was nothing of that nature, and they all bit the bait. And now we can all see that Ant Hefe is a liar. He just says whatever comes to his mind or whatever he hears, and he makes content about it. Period. And after these videos drop, after I cut them up and they drop, because I've been violating them, we're going to see Dre the Virgo and all these niggas pop back in the chat threatening again. But it's all good because they already lost. Everybody's going to see what type of nigga you are, champ. Everybody going to see what type of bagel you are, champ. That's just what it is, all right? Hit that like button, subscribe. Y'all know what time it is, man. Please, make sure y'all share the content. Please, make sure y'all subscribe. We are only 50 subscribers away from 7,000. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Be that one that puts us to 7,000, champ, all right? Can't do it without y'all. Please turn the notification bells on. Also, go over to clouterteam.com and copy you a shirt, man. Copy you a sweater, copy you a hat. Clouterteam.com, champ. Y'all see it right there in the top right-hand corner. Clouterteam.com. Go ahead and we only got a couple of things on there, but go ahead and shop, man. Go ahead and support the page.